Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Whenever you guys come on, just hello to you guys. Yeah, so as you can see the title, I'm just put on the music a little bit. As you see the title, live ATC, Vatsim ATC. So at the moment I have two different screens, and I got a couple of things running in the background as well as Discord. So if you guys or anybody wants to be part of Discord as well, they can send me a message in Discord as well. We got quite a good family in Discord at the moment. Some controllers as well. Shout out to all the Piarco controllers as well. It's really nice that we're getting a lot more people coming on. So hello Tom Tech. Hello, how are you? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so it's really nice being an air traffic controller. You got a lot of things to learn really, and yeah, you learn a little bit more. But at the moment I have the software running in the background. I'm just waiting to pretty much get it up and running. But a lot of the guys are already in Discord at the moment. Some, like I said, some controllers and them actually there in Discord. So at the moment, yeah, I'll show you the screen that I have running in the background as well right now. So if I show you this, right, so if you see this screen here now, you'll see that I have both V strips running as well as the Euroscope running in the background as well. So yeah, this is what it pretty much is. The software which I'm using is OBS, and that's for the recording, but the software for the actual ADC is the Euroscope. So yeah, really nice software, but it is quite, I would say, intuitive to learn, but it's not that bad to learn in terms of everything. This is where you pretty much connect everything here in the connect section, and so much more. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so hello to you from Tech if you're still on the live. I'm not sure if you're still on the live. I'll still say hello to you. Yeah, so at the moment, so you got pretty much a couple. The meta is here, and then you have as well. We have the ATC as well as some of the center controllers here. So at the moment, what I'm actually doing is just showing you guys what the air traffic control is for the different controllers. So I have in the background as well audio for Vatsim. This is where you pretty much connect where your the sounds for the different channels. So at the moment I'm on Amsterdam radar. Amsterdam radar at the moment. So if I zoom out, you'll see a lot more traffic. So this is Amsterdam radar, and for me to connect to any one of these, for example, ground. See, ground frequency is 1 to 1. I can actually show you guys that. Well, actually, it's 1 to 1.805. Right? And I can actually tune to that frequency inside of here. This is where you pretty much go and tune in the frequency. So it's ground, Amsterdam ground, and November. So you can come here and you see it's right here. So if I tune in this frequency here, then you'll hear a lot of traffic from Amsterdam, and that's Amsterdam North ground, which they have at the moment running. So I have the scope here. So before I even actually go on this, just wanted to say welcome to anybody who's actually watching the live. Some of the guys are actually in the Discord at the moment, and I can actually show you that some of that screen right now. Just give me a second here. Give me a quick second. Okay, so yeah, and here we go. All right, so if I come in this screen now, then you'll see that they have some of the guys actually in the Discord at the moment. They got a few of them here. So that's the guys are in Discord. Some of them are actual controllers, some of them are actually well, pilots. and stuff. So if you guys have any question to ask, you know, feel free to ask. Feel free if you want to ask any question. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the software right now. So I'm gonna show you guys that screen, and we're gonna go tune into Amsterdam. So I'm gonna go into Amsterdam and show you guys what it is. So here you go. So if I tune into Schiphol Tower, so now we see some of the traffic that is in Schiphol. All right. So just give me a quick second. Let me just take a quick screenshot of this as well. All right. Yeah. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys have any question to ask, like, feel free to ask me any question when it comes towards air traffic control. So at the moment, I'm just. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work, to be honest, to be a controller, but if you have any questions, like I say, if you have any questions to ask, you can always come in the control in the Discord section and ask questions. Feel free. But I'm going to head back to the software, to the Euroscope software that I'm using. Alright, so here I'm gonna go back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually show you in the description. I would have mentioned a few of the controllers. So there is Amsterdam, there's Langen, I'll show you UK, I'll show you United Emirates, San Juan, hopefully they come on, and Piarco is online as well, so I'll get tuned into that. But at the moment, I'm just going to be showing firstly what the sounds are like with the controller. So I know it's been a couple of minutes, it's been about 12 minutes, so let me get tuned right into it. Yeah, let me get right into it. To say hello, I will hear you guys. So yeah, so like I said, firstly you're gonna sign in. At the moment I'm tuning as an OBS, just an observer, just to listen on to what they're saying. At the moment we have Amsterdam Gran is online, and they have ATC pretty much, and just a few other center controllers. So we just see Air France, the Air France right here. He's in the Air France A320, and he's departing Air France 1141, and you have a Air France here as well. He's in yeah as well, Air France 3 Papa Tango, and you also have a Transat 73 Kilo who's in a 737, and there's a KLM a 777 Whiskey, so the 300 who's is here. It's KLM 591. Alright, so they got a few, and then they got this one, the Air France 3 Papa Tango. He's tuned in pretty much on ground, so he's gonna be going over to Tower, but Tower is not online at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tune into to ground controls. So if I go here to ground, then we'll start to hear the sounds. Alright, so in that way now, from the software, if I go to the software, to the audio for Vatsim, where is it? Just give me a second, eh? Oh, here it is. Audio for Vatsim. So it's just for you to change over to 121.805 to hear this frequency. So what I'll do is I can disconnect it, reconnect. Alright, so now we see 121.805. So I can't talk because I'm not actually on right now, so I can only receive what the audio for the controller. So obviously nobody's talking to Gran at the moment, so that's why we're not going to be hearing anything at the moment. Hey, but you can see the traffic is obviously moving. He's already tuned into tower frequency, that's why he's pretty much not saying anything at the moment. But you can actually tune into other, you can actually change into other. For example, I see here we have Big Tower, we have Rotterdam Tower as well, Amsterdam, which you can actually go onto Amsterdam radar instead. And let's tune into that on Amsterdam radar. But at the moment, even if it's Amsterdam radar, the Amsterdam radar is not actually online. So we have Brussels Center, and Brussels Center, well, we don't have Brussels Center inside of here. So we're gonna go to radar. Let me see, which radar is this? Okay, so that's Bremen radar, right? So that's Bremen radar online. Alright. And pretty much Bremen radar covers all the other countries below here. All the airports and them. But this is Schiphol. Well, only at the moment, only Schiphol Gran is online at the moment. So yeah, so like I said, I'm using both vStrips. So if I come back to the vStrip software, for example, alright, coming back here now. So you see that at the moment there is the Air France 3 Papa Tango. So he already pretty much pushed out. Well, he's actually requesting a push. This one is pending arrival, which is the Speedbird 43 Charlie Papa. So if I go back to Schiphol Tower, you see, alright, so he just left the 3 Papa Tango. So he was supposed to be here. Actually, I put it to hold 3 Papa Tango, and if I tune it again, it's supposed to pretty much go on. Ooh. But you can pretty much change it, manipulate it, and move it around different places. So you see, you can put the departure time here, and you have the like you said, the A320 call sign, and they're gonna give him the squawk, which is squawk 1000. I see you have a clearance limit if you change it into, and you're gonna send him to whichever center controls. Alright, so obviously he's pretty much not using that program right now, that's why it's not updated. But he's doing in the code 2 November departure, as well as the Air France 1141. He's also on the code 2 November departure. So this is pretty much how you get it sorted out. And there's only one arrival, pending arrival. And he's pretty much not sure where he is right now. So we actually, at this moment, we're actually gonna go online. What I normally do is go online, and then I go and see other controllers as well. So I'll tune in to, let's say, because the next controller I also have is, I would say Frankfurt, but at the moment Frankfurt is not even online. So we're gonna pretty much just wait to hear those sounds. Like you say, you see Schiphol is not even online yet. But we have also the UK. So I think what I can do is actually go and tune in onto the UK, which means that I can I might have to disconnect and then go onto the UK to hear the UK sounds. So what I think I would do is open a new, or load a new sector, and then go to where you have those files, which I have mine saved in pretty much in documents, Euroscope, and supposed to have the UK here. And I think if I open this file, it's supposed to load the new UK one. So let me see. But that's the UK, so you can see there's so many traffic here in the UK. But that's the actual UK sector. But normally I don't really like to show it that way. So normally what I'll do is just like disconnect and start an entire whole new Euroscope. So that's what I'll do right now. So in that way to just start everything back. Okay, so just give me a quick second here. Alright, there you go, and I'm starting up a whole new one. So let me just show you guys that for those who don't know about starting it up. For example, if you go to, okay, so if I show you guys this screen now, my main screen, so this is where you have all your Euroscope files. So at the moment, these are the files that I have at the moment. So I can actually open the UK one now, and pretty much get the PRF. That's if you have it. At the moment, well, it doesn't seem like in this data file that I have it. Give me a quick second, guys. Hi, Brian. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to get a little something to eat. Hey, Brian. Yeah, so at the moment, I'm just loading in some of the files here. But what like I said, normally what I'll do is I'll just probably go on and see who's online. So at the moment, like Gatwick is there. I'll even go, let me see, as far as I have Dubai as well. So like I'll check to see if there's anybody in Dubai. Like, oh, but there's Dubai Gran is there. So what I can do is actually tune in. Let's try Dubai, United Emirates, and let's go to Dubai. That's Abu Dhabi. Where is Dubai Aerodrome? Okay, so if I try Dubai Aerodrome, so let me open that.
Aviation in Dubai is the leadership. Under leadership of Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed, we have clear vision and clear mission.
All right, so this is Dubai. It's a, well, obviously top spy, but I don't have top spy at the moment. So this is Dubai. Yeah, pretty much this is Dubai. This is the ground, and they pretty much using as well CPDLC and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is connect again. So let me see. So I'm gonna go to LE. Let me just put something like ME or something like that, and I have to go through that entire thing. So give me a second. Let me put that on to log back in. All right. All right, so yeah, I'm just still putting in the stuff in the background. Yeah. Let me see. All right, and server automatic. Okay, so we're gonna connect. All right, so here we go. So I connected. Now I on Dubai radar controls as an observer. So you guys can see there's somebody taxiing here. He's in a 777. He's going for runway 30 right. And that's runway 30 right. Is he taxiing? Actually, this one is taxiing for 30 right, which is the United 6 Alpha Tango. So let's go and tune in on that frequency. So I'll go on again, like I said before. You go to connect. All right. So since I press connect, but I'm not on any sound at the moment. So what I have to do now is go on to Dubai ground. So Dubai ground is actually on. Let me see. Where is Dubai ground? So that's the 80th. Dubai ground is on, or actually I'll come here. He's on 118.350. So what I'll go in 118.350. So that's the main ground. So if I connect here 118 and I disconnect and I connect back 118.350, and it's supposed to hear the sounds whenever they talk to whenever they speaking. At the moment, obviously, they're not really saying anything because then we'll have seen the sound come up here, but they're actually at the moment they're not saying anything at the moment. So yeah, let me see. So that's actually these are the ones that they have at the moment, the 80s. So you can actually tune into the 80s, I think, as well. So let's tune into, let's see if we have Dubai 80s here as well. Is there the 80s? Actually, there isn't the 80s here. Oh yeah, this is how you do it. You pretty much connect, like I said, you go to the wherever the controller, the voice controller, and you also connect audio for Vatsim on it, and then you get the sound of whoever is online. So at the moment, doesn't seem like Gran is online. Oh well, we have some traffic coming in. Or is it that probably I just not seeing the right? Let me see. Yeah, so there's an aircraft here as well. So he just pulled in as well. Let me see, which traffic is that? And there's a traffic here as well, and there's also one here moving as well. His call sign is not showing up because most likely he is not probably squawking at the moment, so he's just showing. So probably that's why it's not showing like that. It's probably he as well too. Sometimes when the tags don't come up unless they're actually squawking, so then they pretty much shows up. But let me see. Give me a second here. Let me see if there's anything else. A moment. The only thing is, I know the Caribbean, they're online as well, so we can get the Caribbean as well. But I'm just trying to get controllers that are actually online that I have, so that we can hear the sounds. But at the moment, these are not actually online, or actually I don't even have. So what I can actually do is I would actually go and find those actual ATC sounds, the files and stuff, so that I can be able to hear the sounds as well. So just give me a quick second. Let me see. Yeah, for you to get the files, you actually have to get the files. You actually have to get the file that has the actual PRS, so that you can actually load the entire FIR. So I'm actually gonna look for. Let me see if I get Brussels by any chance. I already have Dutch. I'm looking for Brussels. Is that Belux? And let me see. EBBU. There we see EBBU. So I can actually get EBBU. Hopefully this actually works. So if I get Belux, It's still giving me the AS file. If I go back to up here, it says full. You see, you get full package. So I'm hoping that if I load this one, then I'm probably supposed to get that's. Hopefully I get the entire thing as well. So give me a second here, guys. All right. Alright, so it's been 41 minutes so far, but we will get all the rest of the sounds coming in once we get everything else sorted out. So I think I got one. I think I have the Brussels file. So let me just get Brussels. Let me see if I can actually get that up and running as well. So I'm quitting that. Alright. So I'm gonna load Euroscope yet again. I'm gonna go back and let me see if I actually. It's the PRF. If you don't have a PRF file, then it's not actually gonna load. So you actually have to get a PRF file. And at the moment, even Brussels doesn't have. Even Brussels doesn't have the PRF file as well. So you actually have to get one that actually has it for it to be able to load properly. Let me see. Let me get another one. Let me see. Which one should I use? Let me see. Because the only one at the moment is only the Caribbean that I know is online at the moment. So the Caribbean is online. So we tried Langen a while ago. We tried United Emirates. Piarco is online, so I'll try them actually just now. Amsterdam, but I'm not seeing anybody there for Amsterdam at the moment. Let me see. Actually, Amsterdam is only Amsterdam Ground, so and not much traffic movements. So if we had radar, then we'll have been able to see a lot more, but they're not online as well. They're not online yet. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go to, let me see if the Caribbean has anybody at all. Actually, the Caribbean doesn't have anybody at all as well. So that has to wait. Alright, so it seems like I can get Poland. Yeah, it seems like I can get Poland. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get Poland. Yeah, the full package. So let me see if I can get that sorted out. Yeah, because the other controllers, they're actually not online as of yet. So I'm just pretty much gonna wait for them, and then I'll hopefully when they come online, then I can actually do some actually show you guys. So we have Poland VACC. All right, so come here. Like I said, I'm using Fantastic, so yeah, like I said, I'm just getting Poland, and now let me see. Euroscope sensor is not actually online really. So I'm actually just gonna get Poland. Alright, so you see, so you have the files here for Poland here, so you can actually get all of this here, because I think like they're online actually. So like for example EP, where is it? Alright, you see EP, so I actually can get the center control. So let me actually go and see if we can do that. And then you have a man 1 kids, so I don't understand. What are we doing? Yeah, so alright, so I'm connecting. So it's the same thing again. This is now the Poland airspace. As you see, they have all the points as well. So what I'm gonna do is just connect to the airspace, and I'm gonna get back to you guys. Same things applies like I said before. You put all the login details, which obviously I'm not gonna show you guys, but you put in all your login details. All right, there we go. And all your certification, all your passwords, everything like that, so that you get everything all connected. All right, so I put it save OBS, and then now I can actually press connect. So now that I connected, I'm actually now connected into the Poland. So you see the EPW. So from here you see EPW center is there, as well as Bremen center is also there as well. And we have some other, different approaches, ATC. So actually you can connect to the one that says EPWW center. So if I come in the voice channel, which is from here, which you can connect from here, so you click this icon that shows the voice, and let's go EPWW center. Let me see. Let me actually look for it, and their frequency. Oh. What's that frequency for WhatsApp? I know it's WhatsApp control. Actually, I can actually check it from. Their frequency is actually, let me see, is 125.450, 125.450. So 125.450. So here it is. So here you see WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp radar. And I think if I connect as well to the OBS 125.450. So here now.
FM 4576.
So this is what you hear now, which is the WhatsApp radar controls.
And confirm the heading again for agent 4576.
So this
4576 heading 070 degrees, please.
So now you guys can,
070 degrees 4576.
anyways, thanks to Nash who actually subscribed, and Robbie as well, who subscribed to the channel as well. So really appreciate you guys. All right. So with this scope, you can actually go here and you actually see the other scopes within it as well, like the different section, EPWW.
Control, hello. This is Italian Airport 1440 inbound W, 5130.
Italian Air Force 1440, hello, squawk 4511.
Alright, so you can see pretty much
4511, Italian Airport 1440.
Agent 4576, many thanks for your cooperation. Continue proceed as far to Motard.
Continue aside to Mutad 4576.
Alright, so you guys heard that. Yeah, so they got a lot of sounds, a lot of controllers online right now.
Runway 5 Lima Tango, establish silence 08.
5 Lima Tango, wind 100 degrees, 5 knot, runway 08, clear to land.
Alright.
08, clear to land, runway 5 Lima Tango.
Alright.
Italian Air Force 1440, direct box.
Alright.
Direct box to Italian Airport
You see, so here are the traffic here.
Visa 84, Hotel Romeo, airborne, passing 2150.
84 Hotel Romeo, identified, climb flight level 360 after 4000, direct to Binka.
Alright, so
Climbing flight level 360 after 4000, direct Binka, Visa 84, Hotel Romeo.
alright, so yeah, so you guys can see that.
Warsaw Center, good evening. Qatar 79er Whiskey Heavy, Boeing 777-300ER at gate 17, requesting IFA clearance to Doha, formation Delta on board.
Qatari 79 Whiskey, hello, good evening, clear to Doha, Avina 5 Delta, departure out of runway 15. Climb altitude 6000 feet, squawk 4555.
Clear to destination, departure via Avina 5 Delta, runway 15, initial climb, flight level 060, with squawk 4555, Qatar 79er Whiskey Heavy.
Qatari 79 Whiskey, read back fully correct, advise when ready, break Visa 8 for Hotel Romeo, direct to Echo Lima. Visa 8 for Hotel Romeo, Warszawa.
8 for Hotel Romeo with you.
Proceed direct to Echo Lima.
Direct Echo Lima, Visa 8 for Hotel Romeo.
Visa 1327, direct to Lulul.
Direct Lulu, Visa 1327.
Warszawa Radar, good evening, Visa 1012, radio check.
Visa 1012, hello, good evening, radio 5.
Also 5.
Thank you.
Ryanair 2877 approaching level 130.
Ryanair 2877, descend flight level 100.
Continue down to flight level 100, Ryanair 2877.
Hey, Warsaw Radar, Visa 1012, Gran extend 24, Airbus A320, request clearance IFR to Kraków, international Delta on board.
Visa 1012, you're clear to Krakow, Airline 2, hotel departure out of runway 29, your climb 6,000 feet, and a squawk code 1000.
Departure runway 29er in Airline 2 hotel, initial climb 6000, squawk 1000, Visa 1010.
Correct.
Visa 8 for Hotel Romeo requesting 1 5-minute out of cockpit.
Visa 8 for Hotel Romeo, no worries, report when back, please.
Report come back. Thanks.
Fly by Wire 720 Unicorn, bye-bye.
Qatar 79er Whiskey Heavy, request push and start.
79 Whiskey, push and start approved. Load 286, continue descent 3000, clear for ILS, report established.
Descent 3000, clear ILS, Blue Carlo 26.
Ryanair 2877, continue descent 4000 feet, QNH 1014.
Continue descent to altitude 4000 feet, QNH modeling 1014, Ryanair 2877.
Qatari 79 Whiskey, push and start approved, QNH 1014.
Push and start approved, QNH 104, Qatar 79 Whiskey Heavy.
Warszawa Radar, dobry wieczór, Ryanair 1055, inbound ADVAP, flight level 350.
Ryanair 1055, good evening, Warszawa identified. Proceed direct to 26, clear 261 Romeo, arrival expect ILS approach runway 08.
Direct 26, clear 265 Romeo, expect ILS runway 08, Ryanair 1055.
Ryanair 3566, request 10 minutes, request push and start.
One by one, please, guys. Ryanair 3566, say again, please.
Would like to request 10 minutes, out cockpit.
No worries, report them back, please.
Volco, thank you.
And the Magic Sun 7715, please say again.
Request push and start, please. Ryanair Magic Sun 7715.
Magic Sun 7715, push and start approved, face to the west.
Push and start to facing west, Magic Sun 7715. Runway 08, located via Bravo, Ryanair 5 Lima Tango.
Ryanair 5 Lima Tango, welcome to Madeleine, continue taxi via Alpha, standard for choice, Unicom 12, Small 8 of Zenia.
Alpha Tango, my choice, thanks for your service, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Warsaw Radar, Wizard 1012, request push and start.
Wizard 1012, push and start approved. Advise for taxi, please. Wizard 1012, push and start approved. Advise for taxi, please.
Okay, push and start approved, QNH 105, Wizard 112.
Ryanair 2877, clear for ILS runway 08, report established, please.
Clear to ILS 08 and I will report established Ryanair 2877.
Okay, so
Sorry, this is the OMAE Aviation 189 Papa, Shashab requested in clearance to option.
okay, so that was some sounds.
Station calling, please say the call sign.
Oscar Echo, question Oscar Alpha Echo 189 Papa at Shashab.
Oscar Alpha Echo 189 Papa, very good evening, standing by.
Alright, so that was pretty much the sounds you can hear from Polish controls. So I'm pretty much just trying to see if I can get let me see if I can pretty much get let me see if Amsterdam. But Amsterdam Gran is still online, so I think I'll switch to Amsterdam Gran. So that's what I'll do now.
Oscar Alpha Echo 189 Papa.
Just give me a second and I'll be back to do that.
EHAA 2 Papa departed out of runway 09er, climb flight level 100, squawk 4512.
Clear to Sofia, EHAA 2 Papa departure out of runway 096, climb level 100, squawk 4512, Omni 189 Papa.
Omni 189 Papa, read back, correct, thank you.
Omni 189 Papa, number 7 request error.
One by one, please, it was blocked. Omni 189 Papa, say again.
Request startup.
Omni 189er Papa, push and start approved. QNH 1014.
We don't need the pushback, so startup approves Omni 189 Papa.
Roger that.
Warsaw Radar, Ryanair 1055, ready to descend.
Ryanair 1055, descend flight level 150.
Flight level 150, Ryanair 1055.
And 1055, proceed direct to Cooksen.
Cooksen, Ryanair 1055.
Austrian 7 Lima Mike, Unicorn 1 to decimal 8, bye-bye.
Amsterdam 7 Lima Mike, Unicorn transfer 8 by Amsterdam 7 Lima Mike.
Right, so I will be going on to Amsterdam again, like I said. So just give me a quick second. Alright, so I disconnected.
Ryanair 2877, fully established, final approach.
Alright, so and I'm gonna go back into Amsterdam radar just to see if we can get ground controls. So let me go back and let me show you guys that screen, and then I go to where my file is for Euroscope. Where is it? Euroscope. There we go. Europe. Actually no, that's not where it is. Sorry, that's doc. There you go, Euroscope. And I go back to Amsterdam and I go back to ACC. Alright, so right now I'm in ACC, so it's the same procedure again. Gonna come back and connect. So give me a second on that. Again, it's the same thing like I said. You're gonna come back and connect to all the stuff so that you can make sure that you get online connection. And obviously I'm not gonna show you guys what my password and thing is for the connect for the network. So I'm just connecting here in the background so that you can hear the other controllers. So give me a quick second here. Yes, okay, so now I'm pretty much just about logging in now. Connect. Alright, so here we go, we're pretty much connected now on so let me see. Connect. And let me see who's online right now. So at the moment, like I said, Amsterdam Ground is online. So I can connect to Amsterdam Ground. Right. So that's North Ground. So if we go on North Ground down here, and I connect the audio for Vatsim, which you need to be able to hear. Then if I put up the volume, because at the moment I have the volume down,
KLM 995
then you'll hear the traffic you heard.
ATC available, monitor Unicom on 122.8. Traffic information, there's another aircraft at Sierra 7.
Roger that, monitor Unicom.
Okay, so I put it off. This is where you can put it off. So now if I go on open and then I go on to radar, which is I go on to Schiphol Tower, put new, then you'll see all the traffic on Schiphol Tower. Controls, so now I'm gonna go back and put it back to ground.
Fully ready for operation.
And then I would
Postman 6731, information Charlie, QNH 1011, pushback and start approved, facing Sierra 8 approved.
Alright. So you just talk about the lot. Actually, well, that's what I heard. Probably you guys can probably hear something different, but this is Schiphol Ground.
Information Charlie, QNH 1011, facing yeah, push and start approved, facing
6731.
6731.
There he is there. So you just ask for the push and start, pretty much. And as you see here, there is the inbound list. So there's a couple aircrafts here for inbound, which is I think that's the Emirates.
Ground 873 kilo, now finally fully ready.
Alright, so you see
Transavia 873 kilo. Information Charlie, QNH 1011, pushback startup approved.
So you just say push and start is approved.
Information Charlie, QNH 1011, push start approved, 873 kilo.
And you give him the QNH. So as you see, for Amsterdam, QNH is 1011. So that's why you just give him the QNH, which is the altimeter setting. So here we see we have a JetBlue trying to connect, and he's in a JetBlue
Golf request taxi.
A321neo.
2 stations at 1, first JetBlue 32, your last transmission was only static, break, KLM 76 Golf, taxi to Holly Point Sierra 7, runway 24 via Alpha 16.
Taxi,
right. So let me just put this off for a little bit. For a bit. So what I normally do is, if I go back to the main screen again, like I said, I normally tune in the V strips. It's not connected with everything for everybody, but I like to connect with V strips. So and then because I'm already connected, the V strips would say that it's getting connected pretty much. It says done. Pretty much says start at desired airport. Sometimes these things happen because when you go in the setting, sometimes it might not connect, because if you go in the plugin, if I come in the plugin section, let me just take out this. If you go in the plugin section, sometimes it removes the whole V strip. So you see at the moment there's no V strips, so you're just gonna load in pretty much where you have your V strips. So I'm gonna do that. So for example, if I search for V strips, alright, and I look for plugins and location, then you'll see that here is the ESP file down here. Alright, so you see in C and you see V strips. So if I go back here and then I go in C and I go down here, then you see V strips, and then you just load the ESP, which pretty much going to load in the whole. And as you see now, you're gonna put load, and once you load that now, then you're going to see the V strips pretty much gonna load in now. And when the V strips load in, then you're gonna get all of this now. So now you're gonna get all the traffic here, and then we're going to be able to. I'm gonna go back with the audio for Vatsim right here and connect back to ground to hear what he's doing. All right.
KLM 169er, good evening. Cleared Mariette Kuda 3 Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 2120.
Alright, so
Cleared at Veldweide, Kuda 3 Sierra departure.
See the KLM, so this is a KLM over there.
Flight level 60.
Here's a KLM 1699 over here.
1699.
So you just give him the
KLM 169er, feedback is correct, report fully ready.
Alright, so that was a KLM. Alright, and that was a KLM, you see, is 1699. So we're just gonna look for where they have the KLM 1699. Well, this is pretty much taking a bit of time to load, so I guess probably normally, well, it's supposed to show up. No, that's pending arrivals, but it's supposed to show up in the started, so but unfortunately it's not showing. But yeah, these are those that push the 873 kilo. I remember this guy, the 6731, he's over here.
Holding 07.
So he's pretty much, as you see, he's pushing back right now. So pretty much, it probably hasn't said, well, this said started. So
48 Hotel Yankee at Sierra 7, hold short runway 24 and contact approach on 121.205.
Alright.
It's not 128355 speedbird provide to Yankee.
So you see the speedbird. So this is the speedbird he telling us to
Negative.
contact.
Approach 121.205.
So here is approach. You see approach came online now.
121.205. Thank you. Bye bye.
So that's the speedbird 48.
Ground, good evening, Alpine 36.
So if we go back here, speedbird 48H Hotel
Alpine 36 Echo Delta, good evening, welcome to Schiphol, taxi to gate hotel 6.
And it's going to be going on to the
at
runway.
Whiskey 13, cross runway 18 center.
So the sound you guys just heard is the ATC is now information.
So thank you very much, bye.
This is now
KLM 76 Golf at Sierra 7, hold short runway 24 and contact approach 121.205.
121.205, tot de volgende, bye bye.
Alright, so that's the KLM and then that's the speedbird. It just
And triple ground JetBlue 32, we are ready for pushback.
76 Golf, so here you see he's at the hole now.
JetBlue 32, information Charlie, QNH 1011, pushback startup approved.
Push and start approved, QNH 1011.
So normally I know. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to the channel.
Who is that? Thanks, Fiji. Is that Fiji? Oh wow, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. You know, really appreciate it. You know, thank you so much for the subscription and the I'm not even sure what to say right now, but you know, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So you see, that's the Transidia 873 kilo, so he just pushed back. So here you see here the Transidia 873 kilo, so he pretty much just pushed back. So, and he's in a 737-8, and his departure is the WN to November departure, and he's going for runway 09. His departure is at 17:30, so that's pretty much it's supposed to be about 6 minutes, 6 minutes ago, really. So we have a KLM right here. We see we have a KLM.
KLM 1699, information Charlie, QNH 1011, pushback startup approved.
So he just get a push, the 1699. I think he's the one that we don't have on the scope, right? Yeah, so here we go now. So now his scope is there now. 16, he's in a 777, 300. So same runway 09. So all of them pretty much taken off from this runway 09. Well, that one is too far, but they're taking off from runway 09. Where is 09? Where is runway 09? Where is 09? 09.
Postman 6731, request taxi.
Where is 09? Anybody? Which runway is 09? Is this on 09?
Postman 6731,
oh, there
taxi to holding point Sierra 8, runway 24.
So he's going to runway 09.
Taxi to runway Sierra 8, runway 24, Postman 6731.
Okay, so they just give him the taxi. So he's pretty much gonna taxi all the way here to runway and then take off BCS. Let me see if we go to him. Alright, he's supposed to be runway 09. But actually, what I can do is actually change it to runway 24. So now we see 24 just for me, but it still goes back to 29. But I think he's supposed to be on 24, or is it 29 or 09? Yeah, really appreciate, man. The last follower, the subscriber, really appreciate it. Alright, so
Transavia 873 kilo at Sierra 7, hold short runway 24 and contact approach 121.205.
So you're telling him the Transavia 8.
Hold short Sierra 724 and off to approach 121.205.
So he's going on to approach 121.201. Alright, so let's go to the Caribbean and let's see what these guys doing in the Caribbean. We're gonna come back shortly. I have a couple of guys in this call right now actually. If I show down here, pretty much, well actually give me a second, I'll come back to it in a second, a quick second.
And Sheeple Ground, JetBlue 32, we are raised taxi.
A quick second. Yes, alright, so
JetBlue 32, taxi to holding point Sierra 7, runway 24.
Here you see we have a couple of the guys here.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 724, JetBlue 32.
Yeah, so a good bit of them are actually there. They're actually in the Caribbean. So I'll be coming on controls a little later, probably within about next 10 minutes. I'll be coming on. So we're gonna get back to Schiphol, and he's, like I said, he's gonna be he's pretty much on approach right now, approach controls, which is on 121.205. Right, so he's gonna be going on to them. So at the moment no one's saying anything, but he pushed back, and like I said, I like to use this program, this software here, because it pretty much makes you know where everything is, and I have pretty much had to learn it. For me it's so much easier. So right now I know where he's at. He's already pushed back. The sound you just heard is when
Postman 6731 at Sierra 8, hold short runway 24 and contact approach 121.205.
Okay.
Repeat the frequency again, please, for Postman 6721.
121.205.
Alright.
Okay, hold short at Sierra 8, runway 24, and then contact
so that's him
short
right
runway. Frequency is 121.205. Thanks, so we're Postman 671.
Alright.
JetBlue 32 at Sierra 7, hold short runway 24 and contact approach 121.205.
Yeah, so far so
hold
good.
Hold short 924 at Sierra 7 and then contact approach
really
on 121.205.
So you see, just tell them to go into 121.205. 121.205, which is Schiphol approach. So he's pretty much going to go to the next controller. So he's pretty much going to be holding short at what's that, Sierra 6. That's Sierra 6 or 8? Sierra 8. All right. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing just for a little bit, just watching them. So he's going to be taking off. He's going to be holding after, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of St. Lucia, of the Caribbean just now. They got a few guys already in the Caribbean online already. So I'm actually...
ground, Emirates 8-1 November, Victor.
So here's a guy,
Emirates 8-4 November, good evening, welcome to Schiphol, taxi to gate Golf 3 at Whiskey 13, cross runway 18 center.
Alright.
Golf 13, and continue taxi on to Victor, cross runway 18 center, 5 Whiskey 13, Emirates 8-4 November.
Alright.
Emirates 8-4 November, it's gate Golf 3.
So you tell him gate Golf
3?
Oh
yeah, I see, Golf 3, Emirates 8 November.
So he's gonna be the Emirates. So the Emirates, where is it? He's supposed to, well, it will come on shortly. Obviously there's a bit of a delay. So then the Emirates will, where is he? Alright, here he is, right here. So he's gonna be going on to gate, well, he just arrived from runway 06. He came from Dubai, and he's gonna be going on, well, that's information Charlie. I see there's ATC remarks. You can put altitude and stuff like that here, as well as you can pretty much assign as well things like gates and even the time. This is the time here, and you can assign, I said, ATC remarks, what the QNH is, 1011 at the moment. I can assign the stand. For example, he's going to gate 3. So when you put gate 3 and you press enter as well, so then that would be his gate that he's going to gate 3. Obviously I'm not the one controlling, so I will not be able to change that for him, but I will be controlling a little bit later. So anyways, I'm gonna go to the Caribbean. I'm just gonna get you guys to hear a little bit of the guys in Discord, and we're gonna get into that. So give me a quick second. Alright, so we're gonna go into Discord. I'm actually gonna let the guys know that I'm actually coming on.
Triple Ground, goedenavond, Speedbird 49 Charlie Hotel at Delta 22, requesting R4 clearance to London Heathrow as well. Info Charlie on board.
Speedbird 49F Charlie Hotel, information Charlie.
So first of all, let me just remove
incorrect information.
Alright, so I removed the sound from the ground controller, so now I'm gonna transfer onto the Caribbean FIR. So I'm gonna open, and I think I'm supposed to be able to do it directly instead of having to restart. So that's what I'm actually seeing if I can do here. So let me see, Piarco, if I open, it's supposed to open Piarco radar. So there we go, radar scope. Alright, so let me see what happens. Actually that didn't work the way that I thought it would. So I actually have to pretty much, let me see, the load. Is it load or open? Actually, let me see load sector file. Let me see if I do this. If it will actually load, it actually load the entire sector here. But it didn't actually load the actual airport. So what I have to do is pretty much go back to the same thing again. Start it back fresh. Alright, so let me tell you guys, I'm coming on. So give me a second guys. Alright guys, yeah, I'm coming on now.
Oh, who's coming on? Who's that?
Yeah, that's Larry. Right, Miguel. Chavon.
Are you coming?
Oh, what you guys doing right now?
Maybe it's not orange, it's original. You said original.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just come and control, do a little bit of controlling as well. So, is Adams?
Yeah, Bobby, this coming there shortly after this guy lands in the
Alright, so I'll come on for ground. Alright, so Yeah, here we go. So I'll just tell them I'll come for ground.
Next long haul flight I should do.
So let me disconnect.
Tyler in South Africa.
Alright, so let me disconnect from here and then pretty much.
Jump.
Alright, so give me a second.
Yeah, jump.
I'm a piano.
I'm piano, yes.
Yes, love.
Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm starting up the new Piarco.
What are you talking about? There's only one.
Alright, so let me see. Piarco radar.
How many left?
Alright, so give me a second here.
You're joking. You're not
Cut off.
Alright, so give me a second here, guys. Give me a quick second here. So I'm gonna open Piarco. Actually, I'm gonna open Barbados scope. There we go. So Barbados scope. Alright.
Same thing with her and her boyfriend. The difference is that you're pregnant. She's not. You have to open that one.
Alright.
You can eat whatever. Feed my baby.
Alright. So now we have Barbados, and if we come in a bit closer, we'll see pretty much all the things here. And if I connect again, which I have to do again, pretty much everything Barbados. I'm a Barbados ground, and I'm not an instructor, I'm actually a ground controller. I'm gonna be connecting automatic, and again I have to put in all my details. So give me a couple of seconds here. A quick second. Alright. You know what, I'll probably change the music a bit so that you guys can hear a little bit of a different music. So give me a second. Alright. Let's get a different sound here now. Alright. So I'm just connecting here, so I'm just pretty much putting all this stuff in the background here so that. Alright. So we can connect into the Caribbean. Alright, so let me see, and plug in my password as well, and we're pretty much gonna get connected right now. Alright, so I'm now connected into Barbados. Yeah, so I'm now connected into Barbados. So what I'm gonna do now is actually gonna connect the audio for actually I have to go back and do that audio. There we go. And then now I'm gonna press connect, which is gonna pretty much connect me to the ground. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. And now you see that I actually can put text now because it shows that I can actually talk. Well, the TX means talk, so now I can actually talk. So there we are. Because there are quite a lot of, there's a center online, which I can actually put his frequency. I can actually tune in his frequency as well. So if I go down here and put TTZP underscore CTR, then it will give me all the Piarco controls, all the centers, so I can actually tune in on that and receive and hear what he's saying. So let's hear what he's saying.
70. Bacon 501, you're cleared, flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Jamaica 511.
So we pretty much, I'm online as well. Yeah, so I'm online, and as well as the controller for Piarco is actually online. So and what? What is it? Wait, what Jamal asked? Yeah, but Jamal, you can actually do it in the audio for Vatsim. You can do it in the audio for Vatsim, man.
I'm confused. Why is New York Oceanic in purple?
Alright, so what I can actually do again, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the audio for Vatsim. Hello. Silas? Yeah, hello man. How are you? How are you? So I'm actually doing some controlling and stuff, so. Yeah, I know. Them kind of thing is pretty much not your kind of thing. But this is something that I want to do in the real world, So I'm actually doing I pretty much call this like an internship and everything. So yeah. So you have to learn this whole software and everything. Thanks, Nightbot. yeah. So I just loaded onto the controllers for Barbados. So this is pretty much the region I'm controlling, Barbados ground. I'm controlling Barbados ground, so all the traffic. So they have a couple of traffic coming on. And what I can actually do is, so you see it's still on Amsterdam. So what I can actually do is go back and restart this program, which would show me all the traffic coming in with live ATC. And I think I already have the thing connected. Let me see. I supposed to have the plugin. If I have the plugin, then they're gonna be showing. Let me go plugin. Actually, it doesn't have the plugin. So let me load plugin. Down here, center. If I go on V-strips and then put ESP, and then now you're going to see this going to load. I am okay, but I'm okay, but you're alright. Well, somewhat, I guess. You know, trying to do all of these kind of things. You know, trying to do all live stream and all them kind of thing. Plus, you know, my career. Yeah, I actually really like. I mean, I obviously people know me as a athlete, a cricketer and stuff, but you know, I like to. I also like to do like air traffic control and stuff like that. So, oh, I have a message for someone special. She said to Maria. Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know everything is in the making. Everything is in the planning. So yeah, actually, I have a guy here in actually Discord right now. He's pretty much getting married later. So later in the year. Yeah, and I pretty much, you know, I actually into all of this kind of thing, and the person knows that, you know, everybody knows that, or those who knows. So I'm just here pretty much waiting on. But you know, at the moment, this is also my love, you know, aviation and stuff like that. So second motion, you definitely should. Oh yeah, man, don't worry yourself. Everything is already covered. Yeah. So actually, this is like my second hobby. So for those who don't know that, this is like my second hobby. This is something that I really want to do in my lifetime. So I pretty much at S1. I'm going to walk into being a S2, which is a tower controller. So yeah, everything is just being planned out, you know, pretty much thought about. I have a couple schedules, you know, anniversary, then I have birthdays, then I have Christmas, then we have travels. So we have a catalog. We have a catalog of things that we have sorted out. So yeah. Yeah, so everything's already been planned out pretty much. So I'm just waiting for some controllers to come here at the moment. And let me see, where is it that I'm missing something here? Give me a second, give me a quick second. Oh yeah, that's what I was missing. I was missing something else on the screen here. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, no wonder why I wasn't seeing you guys showing up on the screen. So I was watching, I was like, wait, you guys not showing up on my screen? Yeah, so surprised, because I was like, damn, like you guys not popping up on my screen. Yeah, let me change the music again so you guys can hear another sound, because why not? Why not? Alright, so I guess you guys will hear that sound as well. Yeah, so I'm actually connected to Grantley Adams ground, so I'm actually on ground. So some of the guys are actually in Discord right now. So probably you can hear some of them. So Jamal is the center controller. Alright, so yeah, they're just there in the background. Alright, so let me actually put the audio so you guys can hear what the center controller is saying. So you guys can hear as well. Oh boy. Yeah, there's so many things to learn about this thing, like, you know, so many different things. But yeah, like I said, I want to be an air traffic controller in the real world, so all of this is like pretty much like training and stuff. So now this is Adam. So you see like nobody coming in at the moment because I'm not connected as that far. So then when people come on, then hopefully they have a couple traffic coming in. So Barbados has a couple, about 3 arrivals coming in. So here am I online. So if I go on Barbados here, so you see there's Christian coming in. Christian is St. Kitts coming in. Keegan is also coming in to Barbados as well. And Cadman as well is coming on as well into Barbados. So they're online already. So they've been online for about an hour. So let me see them. Let me see. Yeah, so here is Cadman. Keegan, he's coming in, and let me see. Christian is also behind him. He's in an ATR. And we have, let me see, Antoine. Well, actually, he's passing by. So yeah, so this is pretty much the control, the airports. So this is a Caribbean Airlines. There's a Air France. This is the Air France 846. Not too sure this call sign here, but is that Amerijet? AGM. Actually, I have to find out. That's EJ Davis. Oh, that's actually the owner. Well, the guy who's actually the president of the Vatsim PR Caribbean. EJ Davis. Yeah, so that's supposed to be him. Yeah, so that's him actually flying into which airport is he flying into? He flew from Jamaica and he's going into DGAA. I'm not too sure exactly what that is, but if somebody contacting the controls, Piarco controls, I would hear it as well. So yeah. So yeah, some of my friends are actually here in Discord. So if you guys wanted to see that, I can actually show you guys Discord. So you see they got Viking here. One of them is actually live, so I can actually show you his screen right now. He's live. So this is him in his flight right now actually. Let me just take out this thing here. Dismiss. Alright, so this is actually Christian. He's in a ATR. Yeah, he's actually from St. Lucia as well, so you know, big up him as well, and big up all the other controllers and them who's actually online as well. Hopefully we hear his sound coming in. So yeah, so probably you guys probably hear some of them in Discord right now. So actually the sound for Discord is pretty much down, so you guys not gonna actually hear them as much. So yeah, you guys not gonna hear them as much. Okay, so at the moment nobody's, like I said, nobody's here in Barbados at the moment until when some of the guys come, because this is Barbados airspace. Yeah, so if you guys actually want to learn about this kind of stuff, so I can actually show you guys, or not learn, but I can actually show you guys or tell you guys what we do in terms of coming up to be controllers. So these are pretty much some of the files.
Caribbean 289 radar contact now, 30 nautical miles northwest of the Papa Romeo VOR, flight level 130. Continue.
Alright, so that's the controller. So that's the controller actually telling the rest of the guys pretty much
Cabana 361 heavy, you can continue further descent now. 3,600 feet, the Guadalupe VOR, correction, Guadalupe QNH 1014.
So you're talking to the Cabana, right? So you guys heard that? You're talking to the Cabana. So this is the Cabana. Here he is.
Flight level 400.
361.
Cabana 361.
Cabana. And
negative, sir. That's 1,600 feet. QNH 1014.
And he's actually going to
QNH 1014.
Point up here.
3,600 feet.
So he's coming in here. Where is he right now? Let me see his altitude. At the moment, he's at 11,300 feet. So he's pretty much descending.
Aircraft calling for San Juan. This isn't San Juan's frequency. San Juan's frequency is 118.15.
And that's EJ actually talking here. And this is San Juan frequency right here. San Juan Center. Which I can actually. So let me see. San Juan, and actually can contact Barbados. ATC is already online. So and if you guys can see that at the moment, so the ATC is pretty much what tells you like what's happening with the airport at the moment. So any information.
And Cubana 361 heavy vectors for finals. Turn right now, heading 125 degrees.
All right, so that's the controller. Like I said, the controller is directing
Please repeat
them.
again. It cut out in the end. Cubana 361.
So he's talking to this guy here.
Yes, vectors for finals, sir, for runway 12. Turn right now, heading 125 degrees.
Okay, so...
Understood. We're turning right, heading 125. Cubana 361.
Alright, so he's talking to Cubana right now. Alright, so this is Barbados, so it says information Charlie, 17 o'clock, which was an hour ago. The winds are 060 at 14 knots, so it's pretty windy. Visibility is greater than 10 kilometers. And we have also that the clouds or the ceiling, well, it's scattered at 2000. Ceilings would be about like, would be broken and overcast. So they got clouds at 2000 feet. Temperature pretty warm. It's actually 41 degrees. Dew point at 26. Altimeter is 1013. So it's pretty standard pressure. So landing and departing is runway 09 ILS, which is pretty much standard.
Cubana 361.
Easterly direction.
We have mountains ahead.
Said VFR.
The altitudes we currently have already sufficient to pass over them?
You should be on the direct track to join the localizer for runway 12, sir.
Yeah, because I was wondering why is he going all the way here? Like, he's supposed to be turning in to go into
Understood.
runway.
We will have to change our track a bit, because this aircraft is a bit experimental, so navigation systems work. If you could, I'd really appreciate if you could give us more headings so we are on track, sir. Cubana 361.
Yeah, so yeah, he needs some heading because it's an experimental
Cubana
version.
361, okay. You've got about 18 track miles. And the current heading you're on, you would be established on the ILS for runway 12. You're saying, because you should be in the ocean at the moment, or over the ocean. Are you saying that you have terrain right now, where you are?
So he's talking to this guy right here.
Oh, no, they're just, miles. I was just concerned, but if they're of no concern, I'm not concerned. Cubana 361.
Yes, you shouldn't be, but you're showing 3,800 feet. Just make sure your level. The QNH now is 1014.
QNH 1014. Descending now. Thank you. Cubana 361.
Alright, so it's here QNH is 1014. That's up a little bit higher up, so that's pretty much all the way up. Because he's going to point up here, so this is where he's going right now. Yeah, so we got a couple guys flying as well. So if I show you guys Discord as well, so we have Christian who's actually flying. So there he is. He's in an ATR. That's a 7-2. So he's pretty much going into Barbados. So I'm controlling Barbados right now. So yeah, I'm in Barbados, controlling Barbados right now. So if anybody.
Cubana 361 Heavy, just to clarify, what flight simulator are you using?
Alright.
I'm using X-Plane 11, Cubana 361.
Okay, understood.
Alright, so I just put up a note just so that people.
No, we're just.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Sure.
So this is Christian, like I said, this is Christian. He's flying the ATR. Alright, so there you go. Okay.
Just reporting, we have the runway in sight, Cubana 361.
Cubana 361, from you'd like to switch to a visual approach for runway 12?
Yeah, we will do a visual. Cubana 361.
Cabana 361, you're cleared visual approach, runway 12.
Cleared visual approach, runway 12, Cabana 361.
Alright, so just give me a quick second here, guys. Actually, if I go back to the main screen.
And Cabana 361, you're actually number 1 now, so the surface wind 060 at 13 knots. Runway 12, you're cleared to land.
Runway 12, cleared to land, Cabana 361, thank you.
Alright. 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 So I just pretty much just letting them know TTZP Gran is live. Yeah, so I think Jamal just saw it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. Pretty much waiting on for traffic. Let me see if you can actually hear what they let's hear what they actually saying as well.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Alright. So yeah, what else is there for me to tell you guys? Actually yeah. So I was saying earlier, these are the files. So you pretty much go through all of these files. You know, you learn as a S1 and then you work your way up, obviously. So you learn about airspace, weather, communications, and doing like I said, different communications and that, even clearance delivery as well. So if I open up that, then you learn for the Piarco, obviously. You learn certain things like direction of flight, like what altitudes to be at a different direction of flight, as well as RVSM airspace, which is above flight level of 410, or even flight level from time pretty much once you reach above flight level 180, you're into the RVSM airspace. But they have certain criteria. So as you see here, they have suffixes. Once your aircraft have the different equipment codes and these kind of things. So it's pretty much a lot of different things, and then you have the different procedures, VFR class airspaces, and the different IFR as well as VFR call signs, which is from here. You know, pretty much those is with published VFR departures as well as with flight following or without flight following. So if you have a published, would be like a SID, you know, so you say cleared via the 11 Romeo departure, or without the flight following, you just pretty much maintain VFR at or below certain altitude and put the squawk once in a radar control airspace. And if you're doing it without flight following, which is pretty much you don't give him a squawk code because it's pretty much not in an airport that has radar control. So it's pretty much just give him his altitude and then just let him go wherever he's going. It could be local within this airspace, or it could be outside of radar control. So Barbados is radar control, and then St. Vincent and them, St. Lucia, all of them is none. But Martinique is radar control, and then well, Trinidad is also radar control. So you pretty much have to get clearance and ATC and this kind of stuff to be able to do anything. So let's go back to what Christian, because he's actually online. He's actually in Discord right now. So this was what I was just showing you. So here he is, and there's also a next guy as well, which is Captain. He's there as well. So where is he? Captain? Is it Captain Cadman? Yeah, Cadman is alive as well. So, and this is his screen. So he's also in an ATR, and they're pretty much coming into Barbados. So we're just waiting until they arrive. So like I say, I have my V strips running. I have my V strips running, just waiting for them to come. Yeah. But it will only show when I get closer to my destination, because I have a scope and it's only that wide, and obviously there's no traffic right now, so I wouldn't be able to see them until when they arrive. So if we come back here, you see this guy is all the way up in St. Lucia still. Keegan, then Christian, and some other guys. Hopefully some other traffic comes as well. He's going into which airport is that? That's a Martinique. He's going into Martinique. He's at 777 as well. Okay, so yeah. So let me just close up all of these things. So like I said, this is VFR departures. So you have certain procedures actually have to learn when it comes towards VFR and IFR traffic, as well as their pattern. You know, if you're doing pattern work, you just tell them information. Where you see it says the call sign, you just give them the information it is. The call sign it is current. Just advise them ready to taxi. And once you advise them to taxi, then you're just gonna let them know. You know, right hand turn. That's on tower.
And Cabana 361 Heavy, welcome to Guadalupe. You can vacate left when able and taxi stand of choice with me.
So that's Jamal actually.
Understood. Vacating on the left side and choosing stand of choice. Cabana 361, thank you.
So that was
Periodical radar, last gear 976, request IFR clearance to believe is filed. I'm on at John Osborne Airport.
So I think, hey.
I remember you from last time. Hello again, Anthony. Remind me of your call sign again.
Last gear 976. Yeah, I'm continuing my tour.
Lovely. Well, welcome back. Last gear 976, destination via direct Goret, and it's flight plan route. You can expect flight level 75, and let's see here. Squawk will be given during the, once you get in the air, you get the squawk. But the QNH for you down there, 101.
Roger, cleared as filed, direct Goret, then the airport, climb flight level 5. And I'll get my squawk in the air, last gear 976.
Alright, so yeah, so as you just heard, you said that the squawk will be given to him pretty much once he's getting in the air.
976 readback is correct. Like I said, QNH 1016, the surface winds down there 09012, you can expect runway 10. Startups approved, report rate attack.
Roger, we'll call for taxi, last gear 976.
So yeah, so the first thing that you just heard that he just said, the code, he told him about the code which you get when you're above, when you're in the air, once you're in the non-radar, but once you're in the radar, then you get the
Airlines 273, you can expect the RNAV approach runway 10, correction runway 09 via, that's going to be from Olido. And Caribbean 273, at pilot's discretion, descend to cross Olido at 3,000 feet. Adams H, now 1013.
Alright, so yeah, so secondly he told him about the QNH.
361, we have arrived at the stand of choice.
So the QNH is pretty much the pressure, which is for the where you separate flight level.
Rather soon again. Cabana 361. Bye.
Yeah, where you separate, which is pretty much the transition. You give it the squawks, the QNH, sorry, so that you can be able to know what is it whether he reaches the transition altitude, because you know the pressure changes every day, all the time, every hour and so. So you give them the QNH to know what is the pressure on that day, so that they can pretty much when they get the transition altitude, they can get into the flight levels. So the flight level separates from the transitional altitude, so that in that way it puts aircrafts on a pretty much on a, so that they know, okay, so there's this aircraft at flight level, let's say flight level 90, and then another aircraft is on flight level 80. So you need a standard between what is the local pressure to make them know which altitude, because you know airports have different altitudes as well. So One airport could be at like 2,000 feet, one could be at 1,000 feet.
Piarco radar, last gear
flight
976
level
for
could
taxi.
actually let them know. The flight level will actually let them know which pretty much where the standard level for them to, so that all aircraft is on that
last
level
gear
based on the pressure,
976,
the
you
transitional
can
altitude on that
enter
day.
back runway 10, fully ready for departure.
So some airports have
Roger, clear to backtrack, runway 10, we'll call ready, last gear 976.
Yeah, some airports actually have their own transitional altitude, or the ATC can actually adjust it. So let's say if we go on airports, for example, Barbados, Grand Adams here. So if we, where is it? If we go to, yeah, you see transitional altitude is 3,000, that's the altitude. But you have a transitional level, which is 4,000 feet. So the transitional altitude is pretty much that's pretty much the altitude where you even, for the class D airspace as well. So anything above 3,000 feet in the D airspace, you're going to be pretty much outside of class D airspace. You're actually going to be in class to the upper class of class D airspace, because it goes on to flight level 0830 to flight level 85, and then from flight level 85 and above, you're going to be in pretty much class Alpha airspace in Barbados. And obviously they have different categories or different things that assigned to it, like you have call signs, you have to call to identify the aircraft. So you need a squawk code as well, a transponder, to be able to go into class Alpha. So a VFR traffic, which is like a little plane, has to also have VF transponder to be able to see them in Alpha. So that's just the regulations, FAA regulations.
Yeah, readability 5, just a little low.
European regulations, all of these things as well. So yeah, so let's go back to Discord to see what some of the guys do.
Center, WestJet 2630, flight level 370.
WestJet 2630, radar contact, flight level 360, you can proceed direct to Foxtrot, Oscar Foxtrot.
Is that direct for the France, WestJet 2630?
Affirm.
Okay, direct for the France, WestJet 2630.
Piarco radar, last gear 976 ready, go runway 10.
Alright, last gear 976 after departure, clear direct Goretz, and report passing flight level after departure. The surface winds 09012 knots, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Direct Goretz after departure, we'll call airborne, clear for takeoff, so last gear 976.
Piarco radar, good evening, pushing good day, now 073, flight level 380, inbound rollback.
And just to confirm, is it Lanta 73 heavy, is that?
It's Lunaire 73 heavy.
Lunaire, okay. Telling me something different here, not a problem. Recycle transponder score, squawk 6020, and I did.
6020, Lunaire 07 heavy, and you would like us to ident?
Affirm. Actually, the radar contact now about 160 nautical miles east of the Bravo Gulf VOR, flight level 360. From present position, proceed direct to border.
Could you confirm that you identified us, because we are at flight level 380, and you said that you identified someone who was at flight level 360. So I identified my scope now, so please just confirm.
Apologies, you are identified 150 nautical miles east of the Bravo Gulf VOR, flight level 380. From present position, proceed direct to border.
Light Boros, Lunaire 073 heavy.
Air France 486 heavy.
Heavy with you?
Yes, sir, you're about to leave my airspace to the southwest. Makatia is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change to Unicom's approved. Have a safe flight.
Unicom 1228, thank you for the control. Have a good one, Air France 486 Heavy.
Bye-bye.
Spherical radar, last gear 976, climb to 5,200.
Last year, 566, thank you. You can report to overhead Goret. Climb maintain flight level 75.
Climb maintain flight level 75, last gear 976.
Anchor Flight 710 from present position, proceed direct to Olido.
Direct Olido from present position, Caribbean 710.
All right, so yeah, so pretty much just
Information Charlie's current QNH 1012 at Bridgetown. You can expect from a 09er, and expect. Just to confirm, would you like the ILS or the RNAV today?
We'll take the ILS 09, sorry.
Alright, can expect the ILS approach runway 09 for Caribbean 710. When ready, you can descend across Olido at 3,000 feet, Adams QNH 1012.
Descend across Olido at 3,000, Adams QNH 1012 for Caribbean 710.
all right. So you just heard that one of the traffic is actually coming down into Barbados, so they're actually not too far away. So if I come back on this screen, you see that there are a couple of them coming. So we have San Juan. So pretty much after that, after I control Barbados for a little bit, then I'll go into San Juan Center, so we can hear pretty much most of this traffic that might come on later into San Juan. Yeah, so yes, let me see if they actually on my scope. Actually, you see, they still haven't reached on my scope because I'm only my distance is pretty much 20. It's supposed to be about 24 nautical miles, 25 nautical miles. So let me see if I disconnect and then reconnect again. I was at 26. It's supposed to be about 25, sorry, for the scope. Alright. Yeah, if you guys have any question to ask, you guys can always ask questions. Anything that you really want to know. Alright. Alright, so let's see what the new ATC, or actually let's see if the ATC is pretty much still the same. So put get ATC again, and if I scroll up, the information
Spherical radar, left gear 976 is over Goret.
Alright, Alaskan Air 976, you are cleared direct to Bassatari, and you have the visual of the airfield. It should be to, let's see here.
Alright, so yeah, just give me a quick second here.
If you actually track a heading of 160 now, you should see the airport.
So what I can actually
we'll
do
give you
is
a little vector and call you in about 30 miles next. So yeah, track heading 160 now. But you can expect the visual approach for.
I think it's on there. So if we go to, for example, Simaware. Oh, let's hope this actually connects.
Say 160 until I see it.
Alright, copy that. I got winds favoring 1-4 today, but if you prefer 3-2, that's entirely your call.
Alright, we go to real life.
You can expect 3-2 if that's your call.
No, if it's showing on yours 1-4, things change, then so that's fine. Last gear 976. I'll expect 1-4.
Alright, that's you can expect the visual for 1-4 today.
So yeah, so let's press accept. And then pretty much it should load hopefully. So at least we get real time traffic. So that's why I like to use it, because it actually gives, like I said, it gives real time traffic. So this is nighttime, so this is daytime, and it pretty much shows it a little bit better. So you see we have the Caribbean Airlines 273, and then we have also the Caribbean Airlines of 710. I think what I'll do is pretty much put them on the same. And there's also another Caribbean Airlines here as well. He came from St. Kitts. They all actually came from St. Kitts, all three of them coming from St. Kitts. He's going to St. Lucia. He's going into TFFB. Not too sure the name of that. And I think that's EJ. It was in a A3 3900. He's at 37,000 feet. So yeah, so and there's also traffic coming into
Caribbean Airlines 273, 15 miles Lido. You're clear for the RNAV. From Lido, cleared RNAV approach runway 09.
From Lido, cleared for the RNAV approach runway 09, Caribbean 273.
Alright, so like he just heard, he's telling him to clear 50 miles into Barbados, well, for the RNAV approach into Barbados. So if I come back to my, so you see now on my scope here, you can see now the Caribbean Airlines 273.
Yeah, Caribbean 273.
See, 273 is coming in. So I can actually.
You read me?
So if I come here.
Yeah, we read you 5x5.
I can actually give him a stand.
From Lido, cleared on nav approach runway 09.
I know normally the stand, you know, there's 9. So I put him on 10. I put him to go to stand 10 once he arrives. So give me a quick second. I'm just gonna wait for when they get a little closer. So I'll just show you guys and then come back to you guys.
Lunel 073 Heavy.
Aircraft calling PR.
Lunel 073 Heavy.
Go ahead.
Yes, we would like to do cockpit for 10 minutes.
That's approved. So report went back.
Report went back. Thank you, Lena 073.
Is Nigeria also in this fucking? Wait. I've got another guy on here with his name is Jamal as well. Jesus. His name though, his first name is spelled exactly.
Alright, so yeah, I am back. So now we see some traffic coming in. As you can see, we have the traffic here. And actually he's in Discord right now, so I know they're offline. So we can actually go to him and watch his stream right now and see that they're coming in. So here is one of them here. Let's see what Christian is doing as well. So here is Christian.
And last year, 97 now to maintain about 3,000 feet. QNH 1014. Airport should be to your 10, let's see here, to your 12 o'clock, about 15 miles. Port Field.
Roger, down to 3,000, 1014. I'll call Field and Site, Alaska Air 976.
So see, so the Caribbean Airlines 273, the Caribbean Airlines 273, he's pretty much coming on arrival shortly. So let me just come back on here.
And Caribbean Airlines 273, the surface wind 060 at 13 knots, runway 09 clear to land.
But I'm not gonna be controlling him because I'm
Caribbean
on
Airlines 710 overhead Olido. Cleared ILS approach runway 09 report established.
Cleared ILS runway 09 report established Caribbean 710.
Caribbean Airlines 2 Enter Piarco.
Yes, Piarco 289 here.
289, you can expect correction from present position, proceed direct to Olido, and you can expect the ILS approach this evening from there for runway 09.
Roger that, already going directly to Olido, and we'll expect to run this 289, thank you.
Piarco radar, left gear 97, field in sight.
Last gear 976, runway 14, for the surface wind 080 at 11 knots. You're clear to land. Report runway vacated.
Roger, clear land. We'll call runway vacated, left gear 976.
Alright, so you're just telling him to vacate after he cleared. So, yeah. There's so much to learn about being a controller. And I can go to, like I said, to the files here. To the airport files here and
radar was set looking for lower and freaking this up in here are.
Alright, WestJet, let's see here.
Alright, so the traffic is almost
WestJet 2630, we got ATC information. Charlie up for you. QNH 1014, you can descend now, flight level 230.
Okay, now it's Charlie, it's 2630.
So I think Christian is up first. Is he up first? Actually, that's Keegan. Keegan is up first, and then we have followed by him. We have Christian right behind. So Keegan is pretty much Christian is pretty much signing his left turn to get into Barbados. But he's not on live right now. But
And WestJet 2630, you can expect the hour nav approach this evening for runway 10. WestJet 2630 Piarco.
okay, so let me see.
WestJet 2630 Piarco.
Alright, so we see that we have
You're about to leave my airspace. Oceanic is offline, so radar service terminated. Frequency changed to advisories approved. Have to take flight.
Alright, overhead. Thanks very much for your services. You made 511. Good day.
Bye-bye.
alright, so yeah. So they're coming into line pretty soon. And we have some charts that the number give. So these are some of the charts.
2630, yes, you can expect
so that you know exactly what to do
expect the
as a
RNAV
controller.
approach, or the RNP approach this runway 10.
So,
effectively RNAV.
so I think Christian is...
Piarco radar, Urban 710 established runway 09.
Urban 710, number 2, runway 09. Continue approach.
Number 2, runway 09, continuing approach, Urban 710.
So you just... The Caribbean Airlines 273 just...
Is this land air 073 PR?
So the Caribbean Airlines he just arrived. So the
Piarco Center, where 670.
So that's Keegan. So he's gonna contact. He's gonna contact me or tell me to go to. He's gonna tell him to go to ground just now.
Was that Winnie 670 for PR?
Continue.
All right.
Winnie 6.
So you see,
Piarco, good evening. Let's see here.
so he's gonna exit on
Expect
Echo.
the RNAV approach for runway 07 into Antigua today. From present position, proceed direct Imal.
All right. So let me see.
Expect turnaround for the runway 07 approach at Antigua.
So
going
Caribbean
direct
to
in Mali.
289.
Wait, 670.
Oh, Caribbean is 289.
And
okay.
when 670, yes, you could descend across in Mali.
So you should be contacting me just now or shortly.
On the QNH of 1014. Report 10 DME inbound in Mali.
So he's supposed to be contacting me shortly.
Cross that in Mali.
So hopefully he does. Not sure if he would.
Caribbean.
So he's gonna be. So he's gonna contact me shortly. So that's why I removed. That's why I removed it, because I tell him I'm gonna bring him to stand 10, and Christian is coming in to land right now actually. So if we go to Discord, you see he's coming into land.
Ground Adams Ground, good afternoon. Caribbean 273 with you, just rolled off on Echo.
The Caribbean 272 Adams Ground, good day. Taxi via Echo Alpha to stand 10. The Caribbean 273 taxi to stand Echo to stand 10 via Echo Alpha.
10 via Echo Alpha, Caribbean 273.
Alright, so Christian actually went around. Yeah, I guess it was a bit windy. So now let's hear what he's saying on the frequency. Alright.
Mali, pilot discretion, descend to maintain 2500 PQ and 1014, wind 670.
With a 670, that is correct.
So I give him to go to stand 10. So
And that
I
Air
see
73
here.
Piarco.
So I see, and what I'm gonna do is now click. So once I click, so now it's showing 1840, and he's taxiing onto the stand. So you see San Juan Center is actually closing, unfortunately. So let's go back. So like I said, I have him on stand, going to stand 10 right here, and he's in ATR 76. They come from St. Kitts, so he is going to stand 10.
And WestJet 2630, you're cleared from present position, directed to bed.
Okay.
Direct to bed, I said 2630.
WestJet 2630, you can descend across to bed at 3,000 feet.
Right.
The here no QNH
So like I said,
1013.
this guy just went around.
10 DME inbound to bed.
Yeah, that was Christian.
Okay, well, part-time miles, DME to 2 bed and cross at 3,000, let's say 2630.
Alright, so let me just say. And Caribbean 27 free, thanks for flying, time 1840. Alright, so he just went off. That was Cadman. Actually that was Keegan, sorry, who just arrived from St. Kitts. So that was the first guy just came off. So normally what I'll do again back with this is because he already arrived, so you just press it again and pretty much he's gone off the radar. So there's only one arrival now pending, and that's the Caribbean Airlines, the 710. So he's pending at the moment. I think he just went, I think he's the guy who just went around. If we go back to the main screen, actually you see here, he's the guy who actually went around. So let's hear the air traffic controller again. The center controller.
Departure, got it, transition. You can expect flight level 30 and your squawk is 6062.
Understood. Gorek Foxtrot departure, transition out, transition Gorek. Expected altitude 3,000 feet. Squawk 6062, Cubana 46.
So this guy is going to Martinique.
Altitude will be 80 to expect, which is your flight level. And the squawk is correct. Reback correct. Report fully ready for pushing start.
I was just wondering, why is he at 48,000?
Start and acknowledging target altitude 380.
Yeah, 48,000? He's supposed to be descending. He's at, to me, he's at 48,000 feet. He's going to Martinique, isn't he?
And Lanairo's 73 heavy, Pierre.
He's supposed to be descending already, isn't he? Yeah, he's supposed to be descending already. So I'm not sure why he's so high, but he's supposed to be descending. Yeah, he's supposed to be descending already. He's going to Martinique right here. But there's another aircraft.
Angular 268.
Caribbean Airlines 78. 289 is going to Barbados as well. And he's coming into Barbados. Obviously, I'm controlling Barbados right now, so I'm just...
973 heavy.
For him as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, sir, we've been trying to call you. Let's see here.
You have to...
You can expect in the RNAV approach for runway 10. Descent across Vodak at 2,000 feet. The QNH 1013.
Okay, so we can expect the nav approach runway 10 and descend now to reach Vodak at 2000, QNH 1013, 073 heavy.
Alright, so the next traffic...
sorry, the aircraft column before 6.
give me a second.
That'll be Anglian 268.
I got a 268, Piarco, good evening.
Alright,
preference.
So as you can hear, the traffic, that's the center controller.
Sorry, say again for 268?
Yeah, would you have a preference for your arrival? Would you like the RNAV, visual approach? What do you prefer?
I would like to do the visual for 07 now. Or from
Alpha X
Lima
Lima 268.
Understood. Okay, call me when finals. You can expect 0 And the surface winds down there are 040 at 3 knots, pressure 13 knots. H1015, call me when final, runway 07.
1015, and I'll call you on final for runway 07, angle in 268.
Alright, so that was pretty much him telling him to contact him on final. So yeah, so yeah, it's really nice.
And Caribbean 710, turn right, 10 degrees.
Right to true 10 for Caribbean 710.
So I think that's the traffic that's going around here, and then he's pretty much gonna come back. Yes, because he pretty much went around. So I have him here, so pretty much gonna give him a stand. So yeah, normally you would click on down here and you give him a stand.
And all aircraft and freaks to be advised, Piarco is going to be closing in about 10 minutes due to football.
So he's pretty much going to be going off because of football. Yeah, so that was the controller. He's pretty much going to be going off. Yeah, I guess.
Requesting startup and pushback, Cubana 461.
Push and start is approved. Face west to report fully ready for taxi. Cubana 46.
Reporting when ready for taxi, facing west. Cubana 461.
Alright, so yeah, at the moment, if I show you again, I'm just pretty much waiting for the next traffic to come in. So yeah, they got this file. I'm not pretty much gonna show you guys exactly what you normally do in terms of training and stuff, but this is the files for training.
Caribbean 710, you can descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, Caribbean 710.
So
Caribbean 710 vectors for the localizer approach. Turn right now, heading 035 degrees.
Alright, so I just put his thing off, so in that way now we won't hear what the controller is saying. So this plugin I put in, because a while ago it showed a circle, that's a plugin. So you normally go to this other set and you go into plugins and you add in a plugin. So right now I have RDF, which is for Euroscope, which is the plugin that shows you who's actually speaking, and the vStrips, which is why I'm able to run this program. vStrips plugin connected. So now you see this is the Speedbird Caribbean Airlines 710 coming in from St. Kitts, and that's the second arrival. At the moment the controller is still online. He said he's going to be leaving in about 10 minutes, so he's just getting the traffic that went around coming into land for runway 09. So the differences between the FAA rules and the Europe rules, I'll just show one of the files. So it says governed by DOC 444. This is the ICAO codes, European rules, and according to this document, it will tell you things like, show you what they normally do in terms of angles. That's for like S3 controls and stuff like that. But there is, oh, San Juan Center just came back on. That's the next center that I'm going to be showing you guys after I finish this sector of Barbados. So yeah, as I was saying, coming back to, let's go to the introduction, and they'll pretty much tell you the same things. For example, you see S1 ratings, the different ratings, being a controller, and then you have well, obviously as an observer, just so that you can listen on to other controls. But one of the things that you need to know about, these are S2, S3. One of the things, actually it's not on this one, it's actually an, I think, ATC basics. Where is it? Like, you need to know about, yeah, here we go. So the objective of the network is to emulate real world air traffic controls, which within limitations of the environment. In the VATCA division, which is Vatsim, you currently uses both FAA and ICAO standard. This is the FAA order and the ICAO. Alright, so we'll get a little bit more information on that. Actually, yeah, we'll still talk a little bit more about it. So pretty much, the purposes of an ATC. Obviously, you want to make sure that you can provide safe, orderly, and expeditious flow of traffic, because you want to get traffic in and out of the airport. and as safely as possible, obviously. So that's your duty. That's the purpose. The purpose is to do that, and you have to carry your duty to ensure that you carry the traffic safely in and out of airports. So, and the rest is the clearance and all these things that you have to do too, which is standardized to be able to give them the clearances and stuff like that. So obviously one of the things that you're going to look at is the codes, what transponders that they have equipped with, the equipment codes and stuff like that, so that you can be able to give clearances. So some aircraft obviously on the network they might have, but or they might not. So let's go to one of the arrivals which is coming in right now, and let's hear what controller is saying. This is the 710 is coming in right now. All right.
For Vodak at 2000.
I will not.
Okay, let's do this then. Vectors to finals, turn right, correction, turn left heading 280 degrees.
Left 280, now 073 heading.
And you can expect the ILS approach this time for runway 10.
Expecting the ILS 10 now, 073.
And Winnie 770 PR.
Winnie 670, go ahead.
Yeah, you 10 DME inbound in Mali?
Yes, sir, we are on the DMA.
I'm sorry, you are where?
We are inbound in Mali. We are currently 5 miles out from Beauport.
Oh, so you're on finals for runway. See, they to report 10 DME in Mali, but I tell you what, since you're on finals now, the surface wind 080 at 8 knots, runway 07, you're clear to land, report runway vacate.
Roger that, sorry about that.
Sure.
We are ready for departure, Cubana Fox 1.
Cubana 61 after departure, fly the, Cubana 461, stand by.
Yeah, we see the Caribbean at 710 is coming in and land.
Caribbean Saint. For Center, good afternoon, Caribbean 442.
Stand by. Cubana 461, I still need you to squawk 6062, sir.
Squawk 6062 should be set. Cubana 461.
It's not on my screen. Oh, it is now. There we go. Cubana 461 after departure, fly the SID. The surface winds will 080 at 11 knots, runway 10 clear for takeoff.
Would like to flying the SID. Cubana 461, thank you.
Yeah, 073.
Who's that called?
073.
Go ahead.
If you want us, we can make it to Vodak at 2000.
Alright, go ahead, make it to Vodak now at 2000, and you're cleared from Vodak, cleared our nav approach, runway 10.
Right now, Vodak and from Vodak, clear the LP approach runway 0, question 10, Luna 073.
Thank you.
Piarco Center, 2630, 10 mile DME, Tibet.
WestJets, where 2630. You're cleared for the RNAV approach now, runway 10, report final.
Okay, clear the RNAV report final, 2630. I stand at Caribbean 442 with you.
Caribbean 442, Piarco, hello, let's see here. Is flight level 170 your final or 15?
170.
Okay, maintain flight level 170, you proceed direct. I tell you what, cleared direct to Gouda.
Let's remove the I just removed the let me see. Let me see. Caravan 710 supposed to be contacting me.
Adams Ground, Caravan 710.
Yeah, Caravan 710 Adams Ground. Good day. Yeah, you can taxi via Delta Alpha for standard 09.
Over to Stab 09 via Delta Alpha, Caravan 710.
Alright, so that was the Caravan Airlines. So like I say, just send him to stand 9, which I did down here. Just put into 9. This is what you pretty much do. And then this will be the time, but that will update when he gets to his stand, then I'll update it. So what I'm gonna do is, because he's taxiing, so you just click here, which goes into taxi, so you know that he's taxiing in. There you go. And here he is right here. He's at stand 7. He's going into 9. Let's take a picture. There he's going into stand 9. So I guess he's gonna load up his GSX for stand 9. And then we still have another traffic supposed to come in to Gran as well. But center controls is pretty much going offline in a second. Okay, so here he is shutting down. So let's get back to the scope. So yeah, so he just arrived. So at stand 9. I'm gonna tell him and Caribbean 710 arrive at the stand at 91900 Zulu. Thanks for flying. So that's Caribbean 710. I don't know if he heard me. Unless if he probably removed the frequency already, so probably went on to Unicom. But that's okay. Alright. So yeah, we have a next, so because he already is there, so we're pretty much just gonna press, and he's pretty much cleared and he's off. So no longer need to see him until he'll go off. So center just pretty much went off. And we still have another arrival supposed to come in. So we have a Caribbean 289, and I think he's also coming in. So let's go and see what. Alright. Just when you're coming in, boy. Hey, better don't crash. Alright, so yeah, that's Cadman. That's Cadman coming in at the moment. And I have him on screen here. So here he is coming in as Caribbean 289 here. Yeah, so he's pretty much still out. As you saw that, he's still out coming in. He's now turning in a left base. Left final, sorry. Alright. Yeah, so he's not too far out, but he's coming in. But I'm a ground controller, so I can't really say anything to him until when he comes on the taxiway, because I'm responsible for the taxiways and the ramp, but not responsible for the runway since I'm not a tower controller. So he's pretty much on his own coming in to land, and if he wants to go around as well, he can go around as well. All right, seems like he's a little bit high. All right, he's a little bit, but he's coming in nicely. Yeah, so there's so many things, meantime, so many things to know about being a air traffic controller. At the moment I'm doing S2 training, so I think we might be doing some sessions later today, and a few things to note really for the S2, because remember I said that being a tower controller, yes, Bim. Yeah, he's coming in, man. Yeah, he's coming in to land in Barbados, runway 09, guys. Not too far out, Cadman. Yeah, so like I say, being an S2 controller, or practicing to become an S2 controller, pretty much gonna be doing all of this in terms of runway, traffic coming in and out of the runway, because your job is to pretty much keep the runway clear as possible. Oh, I love the channel. Keep it up, man. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. You know, really appreciate it. Ooh, why did that go off? Did that change? Yeah. Something changed. Yeah, well, he's coming in right now, so I'm just pretty much watching him come in. Hopefully he doesn't crash or anything like that, so but so far he's doing fine. He's doing pretty awesome right now. But yeah, thanks so much. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know, please do, and I really appreciate all you guys' support. Cadman is coming in very nice here. So let me see if I can put up the sounds as well. Where is it? Actually, you know what? I'll just let you guys see he's landing. Don't want to screen him. Alright, so he's it's a bit windy obviously in Barbados right now. Actually, I can actually get the weather right now. Let me see, the weather is coming in nice, not too bad. 060 at 13 knots, so it's a bit windy. So let me see, get some left rudder. Nice, that wasn't too bad. That was really nice. Yeah, that was really nice. Okay, so let me see if I can adjust his screen so that you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. And then hopefully he's gonna contact me on ground. So here I am on ground. Yes, man, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
Adams Ground, this is Caribbean 289 with you, exited off S2.
So first of all, I'm actually controlling, so I'm able to actually do it on Discord. So just give me a second here. Let me just contact you. Caribbean 289 Grant Adams Ground, good day. Taxi via Echo Alpha stand 10.
Echo Alpha stand 10 for Caribbean 289.
Alright, so that's Caribbean 289 coming in. He's taxing an Echo Alpha, so here he is right here. Yeah, so they asked me how is it. I'm actually in Discord as well, so I'm actually able to do both Discord and as well as being on the live, and as well as showing you other screens as long as I have multiple screens. Yeah, so here is going to gate 9. Gate 10, sorry. So yeah, you just tune in his GSX. So yeah. Yeah, so he's coming in. So what I normally do is I put in the stand. So like I said, stand 10, which I can show you that here. So I normally put in the stands here using this plugin vStrips, and then from this, then I put him here, which he's pretty much taxiing in right here. And pretty much once he is clear, he's on squawk 6012, which is from Piarco Controls. Piarco Controls give him that. So yeah, so and then after from here, then because he's already taxiing, then I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna tell him Caribbean 289, your stand 10, arrival time 1906 Zulu. Thank you for flying today. Bye bye.
Roger that, thank you for your service, and I'll see you there. Thank you.
Bye. Alright, so that was Caribbean 289, and here he is right here in Discord. Yeah, as long as you're on the live, then you'll be able to see that. So alright guys, so I think that was pretty much like the last arrival coming in. Is there any more? I can actually go on Harry's showing screen outside. Pretty nice, pretty wonderful, I would say. And yeah, let's go back to this main screen. So we see that the he actually arrived into Martinique. So Cantina just arrived. He arrived into St. Lucia as well. So St. Lucia to Miami. He's going to Miami. So we got quite a few traffic in the Caribbean at the moment. We got traffic going into Trinidad. 2 traffic into Trinidad. So that's pretty good. Pretty busy at the moment. Yeah. Oh my god, and it's been exciting. I think being a air traffic controller is a lot of good fun. I think it's exciting. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna go on to see if any air traffic controller is there for San Juan, and I'm actually gonna go to San Juan Center. I can actually tune San Juan Center from here, so I actually don't have to change the radar scope. So all I have to do actually is connect here, and what I do is add. So if I do TJZS underscore CTR, enter, or let me see, TJ, did I put the right thing there? JS underscore, supposed to be CTR. Oh, it's not found. I think his is not actually that. He's actually a 2. So would that work? I'm not sure if it'll work, but let's try TJS. TJ. Look, I'm missing it, man. TJZS underscore 2. Oh, it's got 2 underscore CTR. I'm not sure if it'll work, but let's try. Actually, it's not working out. So it seems like the only way to actually work it is actually to connect. So what we're gonna do is disconnect from here. I'm just put outstation. Grand Adams ground is signing off. Time 1909 Zulu. Have a good day. All right. So I just tell whoever's on the stand that I'm signing off. Alright, so I'm gonna disconnect from here. So what I normally do is I'm gonna go to the next controller, which I said I was gonna go to San Juan, so that you guys can hear what the people in San Juan are actually saying right now. So let's go to, let me open Euroscope onto the next San Juan. So if I show you that screen here, I have San Juan up here, and as you can see, I have the center, I have approach, and I have Juliana. So I can actually change it in the scope here. So this is San Juan. Hopefully you guys can see that. Actually no, you guys can't see that yet because it's on the wrong screen. So let me change it back. So this is San Juan controls here. So I have to connect as an OBS. So normally what I do is since I have to connect OBS because I'm not in that jurisdiction. So I have to actually connect as an OBS. So give me a quick second here while I put in the logon codes. So that you guys can hear the controls for San Juan at the moment. Because they're online right now. Okay, so we're almost complete. Just give me a quick few seconds here. And we're gonna be listening on to San Juan Center. Okay, so now we see San Juan. I'm connected as an OBS, so I'm actually not on any frequency at the moment. The audio for Vatsim is disconnected, so we're not hearing anybody. All we can do is just see the traffic. All we can do is just see what traffic is there right now. So there's American here, there's a United here, in San Juan there's a KNA, there's another BKN, not sure that call sign, there's a Delta here, and there's some other traffic here. Right, I'm not controlling, but I can actually just see who's who and what they're doing. So let me remove some of these screens there. So we see we have is that Punta Cana? Approach is on, center is there, San Juan ATC is online on San Juan Center. So yeah, so now I'm going to pretty much tune into one of the frequencies, but first and foremost I'm going to tune the frequency here to the MDPC. So let's go to that. Let's see if we have it. Actually center controls, and that's center 2. So if I tune center 2 SJU 2, which is 118.10, and then I'm going to connect the audio. So once I connect the audio, and then it's supposed to connect to, actually I have to disconnect and reconnect. So now we go and we put receive. We're supposed to hear what anybody is transmitting on San Juan frequency. The center controls. You should do ground again, TNCM or tower. You think? TNCM or tower. Actually, I'm not. The way it works in Piarco region. Piarco region only covers from Trinidad up to Antigua, really. We don't cover this region of
United 1192, desire maintain 3000.
Of Saint Martin. We don't cover this here. And this is San Juan Center as well. They control their own airspace, so I don't control. I fly to. Yeah. So as you heard, that's the controls in San Juan at the moment. Since I'm connected.
Prefrag 217 Charlie, when able to say the taco is requested altitude and Mach number, cruise.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
we're requesting flight level 350 at Mach 0.84 and ETA to Soko is 1934 Zulu.
So that's showing Grantley Adams, but I can actually take it out. So nice.
217 Charlie Roger, maintain Mach 0.84 at Soko.
So let me just switch it off. Let me just switch this off. So now you guys wouldn't hear anybody on the observer. So you wouldn't hear anybody. So like I said, this is Grantley Adams. So this is what I use to just navigate whether taxi or pending arrivals, just to navigate people around so that you can have a better idea as to where they're at. You can see them on the scope, but you also need to be able to have them, because when it gets very busy, it gets very, very busy. So first and foremost, let me reconnect the Euroscope, the V-strip, sorry. strips. Alright, so if it doesn't connect, I'll show you why it doesn't connect. If it doesn't connect is because the plugin is not on. So we put live Vatsim because this is Vatsim right now. So you see it doesn't say any, it doesn't put establishing because the plugin isn't on right now. So you have to go into plugins. Once you go into plugins, you see the RDF, which is the thing that gave it a circle, but the plugin for V-strips is not there. So all you have to do is just load the plugin wherever the plugin is, ESP, and now you're going to see it's establishing a connection, and then I'm going to connect to TJZS, which is San 1. Press OK, and then it's going to connect to San 1 as you see here. And then now we're going to get all the aircrafts coming into San 1, either in or out or push back already. So we have a pending arrival, which is 1192. United 1192, here he is. United 1192 is pending to come into San 1. Alright, so this is San 1 center. I can actually open San 1 tower. So if we go on San 1 tower here, or San 1 approach, here is San 1 approach, and I can actually say, like, I can actually change it to San 1 approach. Tower, sorry. So if I go San 1 tower, and this is San 1, this is Princess Juliana. This is Princess Juliana approach, and this is San 1 tower. So this is San 1 tower, and we see we have a delta here, and there is another delta here. So at the moment I'm connected to the center, which I can actually connect to San 1 as well. So what I do is TJSJ underscore, let's say APP, and that's supposed to, oh, but that is actually not in the field. Where is it? Center, I want to, yeah, that's a center. But there is TJ, where is it? TJ, where is TJSJ? Oh, they only have it as TJSJ. So I can actually input that. You can actually input a frequency for San 1 as well if you want to put one. They said, yep, I fly since FSX. Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to well, I fly it from since FSX as well too, because I actually only just removed FSX. When was it? Like about 7 months ago. But I've been flying with FSX as well for a very long time. Yeah, from time I knew myself. It's so crazy to me how much you know in that field. You know, getting, I hope I can get you as my tower main frequency. Oh yeah. Well, I'm only, like I said, in the Piarco region. So the Piarco region is actually this entire region here, which, let me show you. I'm only allowed for any of the controls within the Piarco region. Alright, so let me go on this screen. So then that, so you see this is San 1 center, this is San 1 controls here. I can only control any airport over here, down here, which is from Trinidad all the way up. You see this scope, you see there's a line here, and that line goes all the way up here. So I can control Port de France, but I cannot point up here, but I cannot control, if I can remember, I cannot control like San 1. Where is San 1 and then over here, Princess Juliana, because Princess Juliana is not within my airspace, so I cannot control anything within that airspace. But I can, because I'm an S1 controller, S1 controller can do ground controls for any one of the so here we have tower just came on. Let me see. Yeah, tower is now on 108.7. so yeah, he's as S2. Alright, so yeah, S2 for tower is online. And yeah, like I was saying, I can control any one of these airports within this region. as a ground controller. And once you become an S2, once it's Piarco region, you can control anyone within Piarco region. So that's how it is. It's not only assigned to only one airport, but to any one of these airports. Obviously, they just have different procedures. So if I go into, for example, let me just use an airport, for example, Trinidad airport, you have to actually ask for for clearance and all these things at the airport before you actually taxi. Barbados is different. Barbados is pretty much when you taxi, then you're gonna get a clearance. So that's the difference with that regards. So let's go back to the software again. And let's go back to San Juan. And let's hear controllers from San Juan. Well, because San Juan is not even there, the only controller we can actually San Juan Tower is not online, even if this is a scope of tower, but the tower is not. Oh, that is the first 5. I mean, really is so. Oh, why is it that I'm not able to see the screen properly? But I'll get back to some of the questions just now. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything all sorted out here first. So let me connect back to, right, here we go, back.
Get them 927 South Center, squawk 6715.
Right, yeah, so, yeah, I know you were saying, like, it's so crazy to me how much you know in that field. Keep going, I hope I get, yeah, I know you said that a while ago, a little earlier. Yeah, I've been learning it for some time, for several months, probably like 8 months. And I'm pretty much sure you said now I fly MSFS and I full come to the part, the PR part, perfect Caribbean flight. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually have Microsoft as well too, and I think Microsoft is really nice, but I just don't like the fact that with Microsoft you need internet to actually play. Like, you need internet all the time, and what I mean all the time, like, you need the pings to be up all the time for you to be able to play Microsoft. I just don't like that. So I'm in San Juan Tower right there. I rather go to San Juan approach. In that way I'll see all the other traffic as well.
United 1192, wind 060 at 14, gust 21, runway 10, clear to land.
So you see that's...
10, copy, wind United 119.
So that's the United 1192. So I'm doing S2 controlling, so I'm actually learning that myself. So you just call United 1192, clear to land runway, and then you tell them what the winds are. And then United did it back. Yes, I have the same problem. Oh. Yeah.
KLM 927 heavy, squawk 1501, 1501.
Alright, so you just gave him the squawk. Yeah, I just don't like the fact that, like I said, Microsoft, you need internet. Thanks a lot, RT Kid. Thanks.
Subscribed to the channel.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. You know, yeah, so I actually have that same issue with Microsoft. So I just don't like the fact that you just have to have a strong ping with Microsoft.
I'm Center Delta 65, Charlie, 2 good starts, ready for taxi, and we acknowledge the inbound runway 10, Delta 65, Charlie.
Delta 65, Charlie, Roger, 0, hotel, altimeter 2998.
Let me just put this...
2998,
Alright, so let me just put the sounds off so that you guys wouldn't hear the ATC. But yeah, it's nice that Microsoft is realistic in terms of the scenery and everything like that, but I don't like that you need a very strong internet connection, which means that you have to pay for upgrading your internet bandwidth to be able to fly with. So you first of all need to upgrade and pay a lot of money to get Microsoft, and then also, what I mean Microsoft, like, in other words, products and add-ons, but then you also need to pay so much money to get a better internet connection that will be able to run Microsoft. And I think that's a bit preposterous, you know. Like, I believe that they need to find a way. You can, the minimum for Microsoft, it says is 50 megabytes, but that was like from the inception when they didn't have photogrammetry like that. Now you need photogrammetry, you probably need like 75 megabytes for downloads or uploads for Microsoft just to be able to run Microsoft properly. Without any internet connection lags, and because I've seen people running it live and then all of a sudden the photogrammetry just cuts off, and that's happened to me all the time because I actually have Microsoft. If I actually show you guys my screen, which I love this screen. Yeah, I really love this screen. So just now let me go to the right. Yeah, so really like that screen. That's from Explain, by the way. You know, really nice, isn't it? Yeah, but I actually have Microsoft. Where is it? Microsoft. Oh, here is Microsoft right there. I have it in my Steam, but I put it as a, you know, I set it up externally, so it's pretty much on another drive than where the Steam is. So yeah. What can I say? I just don't like that part to do with Microsoft at all, but I am doing controlling as well because I think like being a controller, you tend to appreciate what the controllers go through when it's very busy. You know, learning the amount of the steps that it takes to actually become a controller. You know, you have to appreciate those controllers for all the hard work that they go through to actually become a controller. You actually have to know this program, really learn this program. This is just one scope. Obviously in the real world there's so many different scopes. All right, so many different scopes. Let's say if we go on my YouTube, for example, this is one of the scopes that is used in the real world. Oh, my internet is a bit slow here now. Yeah, why is it taking so long? All right, just give me a quick second. Let's go to, oh, come on, why is it? Yeah, it's taking a bit of time here, isn't it? Just now, give me a quick second here. Yeah, it's taking some time. Anyways, so did I actually have him on? No. Alright, so let's say we go to my channel and we go to my lives. The last live I did, well, in terms of controlling, hopefully you guys can see that screen. The picture that I took, the picture from this was actually from Antigua. This is how, obviously they don't have the scope that I just showed you. This is how it is in the airport in Antigua. So you have something sort of like a radar, as you see out there, and obviously you use all of this, and this is where they have the V strips, sorry, over there. So I'm actually using, like I said, I'm using this as a V strip sort of control thing. Well, that's automatic way of it. This whole software here is used in places like Gatwick. They have like automated flight strips. Obviously in the real world it's not automated like that. You actually have to pick it up and take it and push it across into the different bays, like putting in tower bay and then they'll set across into approach. You should try to do more live streams. Oh yeah, I'll try to do more live stream for sure. I'll try to do more live stream, but the thing is just you have to get more traffic. For example, at the moment, see, you don't really have much traffic in the Caribbean. So we actually, in my Discord, so if I show you guys my Discord, I actually did a whole new, give me a second, give me a quick second. So in my Discord, which I'm actually going to show you guys right now, I'm going to show you guys right now in my Discord. Okay, I meant to show you my screen, not the screen. All right, so here is my Discord. Some guys still there in the channel. I put a new thing here. I put a new section here called the ATC online So in that way, if anybody, so that's Cadman, sorry, that's Cadman who's still in this, who's still live in Discord right now. But if anybody, like let's say like one of the controllers online, then they can just put that there online at whatever time. So at least people know once they put the at everyone. So that way people know whoever's in my channel. Now in my channel I have about 116 people about that. So these are like my meet and greet. So majority of the people inside there. So if anybody ever wants to say that they're online, then they can always come down here and put here and let everybody know that they're online. Because I think like in the Caribbean, like you don't really get a lot of air traffic controls. So in that way, myself as well as a few other guys are controllers. They can actually inform people of them being online whenever they want to be online. If they want to put a schedule of when they're gonna go online, they can do it in my channel. And in my channel, I have a lot of Caribbean people in my channel, so I actually separate them in sections in my channel. So in that way, we would know who's online and who's not online and stuff like that. So, you know, I have a lot of different things inside the channel. You know, we talk about a lot of different things. Yeah, so different sections so people can actually go and look at and see what they want to see. Anything that they want to, you know, screenshots. Some of the guys put screenshots, different things. So let me just take out Cadman here for a little bit. Yeah, I have a lot of, so let me go in the roles, for example. If I go in the roles, so you see I have different people. So I have the Caribbean people. I have 40 people in the Caribbean. I have 40 people in the Caribbean, and then I also have, well, these are verified, those are verified, and yeah, some people, pilots, you know, controllers, Europe, a couple of people from Europe, and obviously the rest would just be people who just in the channel, in the server, but they're not actually participating like that. They're just pretty much just in the channel, stuff like that. So let's say if we go, you see members, and here are all the members. Pretty much all the members are there. So yeah, all the members. So I assigned them to Caribbean. So these are Caribbean. All of these people are actually in the Caribbean, assigned to the Caribbean because they're from the Caribbean. They have TT by them, which means they're from Trinidad. He's from St. Kitts. He's from Barbados, Trinidad, and you get the point. Some other people. I have to actually change some people logos, which I have some tags that I haven't actually done. He's from the US. A couple of US people, you know, here, but they're not really assigned to anything yet because there's only a few people. But a lot of people is in the Caribbean because, you know, I have a wide range of Caribbean people, like 40 people are in the Caribbean. Anyways, yeah, so, you know, you can always well, you can always contact me first and foremost. And then, yeah, we can always discuss anything that you want to discuss, whether it's being an air traffic controller, stuff like that. But like I say, at the moment, I'm actually becoming an S2 controller, practicing for that. So let's get back to San Juan Center and let's see, back in the scope, and let's see what they're actually doing at the moment. So I'm gonna go back and listen to those sounds.
0, 2.
And that's San Juan Center. So if anything, I can actually put the center, San Juan Center.
Caribbean 417, San Juan Center, good afternoon, it's Squawk 7212.
That's Caribbean, he called Caribbean, so.
Squawk 7212, Caribbean 457.
Any other aircraft calling again?
So you say Caribbean.
Caribbean Airlines 457.
Said Caribbean Airlines, but obviously the Caribbean Airlines is not squawking as of yet, so that's why you don't see the tags up. And this is center controls, so we can, but there's nobody at the moment in tower in San Juan at the moment, so San Juan doesn't have anybody there right now. So let's go to San Juan. That's Princess Juliana, actually, Juliana Tower. So let's go to approach.
Arabian Airlines 457.
457.
Actually, bye.
So, where is the 457? I'm looking for the 457. Where is the 457?
Korean Airlines 41 Christian Korean Airlines 45 actually standby.
So where is the Caribbean Airlines 457? Is he in a different is he at a different airport?
There you go. Caribbean Airlines 457 reset transponder squawk 4453 4453.
Squawk 4453 Caribbean 457.
Right, he's in a Caribbean 457, but I'm not. Obviously, his squawk is not on, so that's why.
Center Southwest 2408, taxi runway 10.
So he's not on radar. So this is the Cubana 461 I just
Delta 2408, runway 16 via left turn Sierra November, Christian, left turn November Sierra Bravo.
Taxi left turn November Sierra Bravo, Delta 2408.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it run in for a little bit so you guys can actually hear San Juan Center for about half an hour, and then we'll go back over. I'll actually go back to Europe. Let me see if Amsterdam, only the Gran for Amsterdam is online. Actually, what I'll do is, because Frankfurt is online, then I'll go on to Frankfurt next, and then we'll go on to Amsterdam. Alright, so that's
217 Charlie Heavy, near radio offline, radar services terminated. Change stop as your frequency go flight.
So what I'm gonna do is disconnect. I'm disconnecting here. So again, I'm gonna disconnect the sound as well. So we're gonna cancel all of this because it's already automatically logged. And we're going to reopen Euroscope, and I'm gonna go back to Euroscope and open this one here, which is Langen. And Langen would open, you see EDDF. You can actually get Langen radar, the entire Langen radar, which is going to pretty much get all the other airports in it as well. Or you can separate it based on whichever that you want. So let's open Germany. Okay, so this is Germany controls, and we can actually go to Frankfurt approach, and this is the approach. So you can see the approach, the ASR. Gonna do it that way. All right, now I particularly don't always like it like that, so let's go on to another one. Let's see, EDC. So I don't really particularly like it like that, so actually I'm gonna go to Frankfurt itself, so that way we just have Frankfurt apron only, and we can always tune in to other frequencies that are online, and that way now we can also hear it even if we're on ground. All right, so it says this, like I said, you can always tune in to other frequencies. So what we're gonna do, the same thing again, go back to observer, connect, and then go back and put in the codes again, and then that way now we would. Okay, so I'm just logging in again. I'm putting in ME underscore OBS, and I'm going to, I know football is going on right now, so pretty much everyone's like watching football right now. Let me go to the certificate, password, connect, and now I'm gonna connect. All right, so let me press connect. There we go. And then audio for Vatsim. So we're gonna see which centers is online right now. So this is the meta. So we see we have Frankfurt Ground Tower as well. So let's start off with Frankfurt ground. Let's hear what Frankfurt ground has to say. And Frankfurt ground is on Charlie. So if we come up here, we'll see Frankfurt ground, and that's Charlie, which is 121 decimal 85. And then I'm gonna connect the OBS, which is supposed to be able to connect me to Frankfurt. Actually it didn't update, so let me come back and update it again. And there we go. 121 decimal 855. So that's supposed to be Frankfurt ground. And there's a few traffic. Not much traffic, but there's a few traffic here. Okay, so let me see if we contact the tower instead.
Ground Austrian 115 requesting taxi.
Austrian 115, taxi order point run, Lebanon 5 November, 7 November.
Alright, so do they have plugins? Let me see, the plugins. Does it have...
18 November, 7 November, Austrian 115.
Oh, it doesn't have...
Lufthansa 5 from Alpha, contact the tower, 118, decimal 78.
So if I go to RDF...
Contact tower 1878.
Here's the RDF, so I'm gonna connect that RDF to that. So if I go to... Wait, where the RDF plugin is? It's actually in plugins, EHAA plugins RDF. So if I go back to libraries, documents, Euroscope, EHAA, and it's supposed to be in plugins and RDF. Let me see, and let's connect that.
Austrian 115, could we change to runway 25 center, please?
So that's...
Okay, that's must I coordinate with the tower because I'm normally not on the side for the truth part. Step back.
Okay, so... Oh, that's already loaded. I'll contact tower, because in tower now we will... let me see. Who else is coming on?
Austrian 115, ready, copy with recurrence.
Ready to copy.
Here, clear runway 25 center, sind for Fox for departure via the correction climb message to 5,000 feet, the rest of clearance unchanged.
Delivery ground, I fly 3571. Officer departure, 5,000, rest of clearance unchanged, Austrian 115.
Austrian 115, feedback correct.
Ground, I fly 3571.
I fly 3571, stand by. Lufthansa 0042, you're not on November, you're now on Lima North. Continue via Lima North. Hold short of Lima, contact the tower 118, decimal 78.
Continue via November, correction Lima North, hold short of Lima, contact tower 118, decimal 78, you. Lufthansa 0042.
I fly 3571, go ahead.
351 on the answer to previous information is stated the ATC clearance to Copenhagen flight level 350 and we are able to runway 25 center, Lima 6 departure.
Flight 3571, information X-ray is current. Cleared Copenhagen, Maroon 7 Mike departure please. Flight plan route climbed via SIT to flight level 70 squawk 2012.
So to Copenhagen flight from this runway 25 center, Maroon 7 Mike departure initial altitude flight level 70 Fox 202 apply 3571.
Flight 3571, confirm Maroon 7 Mike departure.
Air from Maroon 7 Mike departure, out of runway 25 center, I fly 3571.
Flight 3571, read that correct.
Ground Austrian 115 requesting taxi 25 center.
Austrian 115, taxi by November 7, Lima, hold short of Lima 3.
November 7, Lima, hold short, Lima 3, Austrian 115.
Lufthansa 0042, holding short of Lima.
Lufthansa 0042, hello, line up runway 25 center.
Signing up runway 25 center, Lufthansa 0042.
Speedbird 904, cross Tango 4 and hold short of Lima.
Cross Tango 4, hold short of Lima for Speedbird 904.
Alright, so that's the guy there. So I'll see you guys in about like 5 minutes.
5 channel November with LS, 2 fast left, 2 fast center is inside.
Guten Abend, Lufthansa 5 Charlie November, cleared visual approach 25 center, in case of missed approach, fly runway track 5000.
Cleared visual, swinger 25 center, case of approach, fly straight at 5000, Lufthansa 5 channel November.
Speedbird 904, contact apron 121.855, ciao.
121.855 for Speedbird 904, yeah.
Lufthansa 0042, wind 190 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 0042.
Corporate apron, Speedbird 904 with you on Tango for holding short of Lima.
Speedbird 904, Frankfurt apron, hello, taxi stand Delta 4 via Tango, November East, November.
Lima, November East, November for Speedbird 904.
Lufthansa 0042, next landing traffic, 3 miles final, take off now.
Oh, station, for your information, in the European Football Championships, it stands 0-0 to the halftime break.
Lufthansa 5 Charlie
Austrian 115, contact the tower, 118.78, guten Flug.
Roger, late landing clearance, Lufthansa 5 channel November.
1878, Austrian 115.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel Whiskey, contact apron 121.855, ciao.
121.855, Lufthansa 5 Hotel Whiskey, schönen Abend, ciao.
0-0 for the halftime.
Taxi via Papa 1 and hold short of Whiskey.
Taxi via Papa 1 und short of Whiskey, Lufthansa correction Postman, 1 Vector Papa.
Lufthansa 5 Charlie November,
19996, setting out only.
Clear to land.
2% clear to land, Lufthansa 5 Charlie November.
Lufthansa 0042 identified, contact departure 136 November 130, ciao.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel Whiskey, taxi to St. Alpha
Contact
4 via
departure
November
136 120, Lufthansa 0042, ciao.
Sorry, say again, that was a little bit unreadable.
So for that, taxi St. Alpha to 4 via November 11, Lima, November 8.
Stand Alpha 24 via November 11, Lima, November 8. Lufthansa 5 Hotel Whiskey.
Lufthansa 484, hello again, wind 190 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 left, clear touch and go.
25 left, clear touch and go, Lufthansa 484.
Lufthansa 5 Charlie November, turn right on Lima and hold short November 8.
Hebron, very good evening. Speedbird 1913 Heavy, stand Delta 5, information X-ray board, IFR to Munich.
Speedbird 1913, information X-ray corrected, Munich, before Foxtrot departure, flight route, time passage, margin 5000 feet, quarter 1000.
Clear to Munich, Cindy 4 Foxtrot departure, flight plan route initially 5,000 feet to 4,000,
Postman 1 Victor Papa. Silver 1913, read back correct. Super good, Lufthansa 5 Charlie November with you on Lima for November 8, request Alpha 13.
Frankfurt Tower, good evening. You're on state for
Alpha 13 for you, taxi Lima November 5. Lima November 5, stand Alpha 13, Lufthansa 5 Charlie November, danke.
Eurowings 8, Papa 2, guten Abend, 190 degrees 4 knots, runway 255, clear to land.
255 right, clear to land for your
Hey, Panado, Postman 1 Victor Papa, Papa 1 holding short of whiskey.
Tower, Austrian 115, holding short of
Postman 1 Victor Papa, taxi set Foxtrot 232 via Papa 1 November North. Set Foxtrot 232 taxiing via Papa 1 and November North. Postman 1 Victor Papa.
Ryan 996, radio check.
Ryan 996, that sounds not bad already, copy.
Alright, we'd like to request a FAR clearance to 1 Kona is filed with information Fox, with a copy 996.
Ryan 996, cleared SA Ancona. Cindy 4 Foxtrot departure, flight plan route, climb by sit to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 2031.
Clear to 1 Kona by Cindy 5 Fox to departure, climb by flight plan, and then initial time is 5,000 and squawk 2031 for 996.
996, feedback correct.
Very good evening. Lufthansa Nana 47 fully established, Shire 25 left, 10 miles on final. Hebron Speedbird 1913, stand Delta 5, fully ready, request push and start.
1913, pushback approved, facing east, stay clear of November 1.
Approved facing east, stay cleared from November 1, Speedbird 1913.
Lufthansa 947, out of 2,500 feet, cleared visual approach runway 25 center. In case of missed approach, fly runway 5,000 feet.
Correct. It's now a little bit right on the link 4 and then there's the background
noise is very loud. Say again.
Frankfurt Tower, speedbird 2498, now with you at 4,000.
First, Austrian 115, Austrian 115, disregard, hold position.
Holding position. Lufthansa 947, cleared visual approach, runway 25 center.
That's correct, and in case of missed approach, fly runway track and climb 5,000 feet.
In case of missed approach, flying flight level, altitude 5,000 feet, Lufthansa 947.
Speedbird 2498, good evening, you are number 3.
We're number 3, speedbird 2498, thank you.
Lufthansa 484, identified, contact 120.805.
120.805 ist gleich, das kann sofort sein.
Austrian 115 and 190 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared to take off 25 center, Austrian 115.
Focus pushing start right now 9990.
1996.
Back and set up. Exit the 1 way 25 center,
push the approved for 9996.
Confirm, straight back, no turn.
For landing clearance shortly and vacate to the right.
Can you please write it down for right?
Straight back, no turn.